Good evening, wonderful people, great Biafrans, lovers of freedom, and friends of Biafra. Once again, we have come this evening. The night, the last day of 2020, 31st December 2020. We have come to say goodbye to this year. We have come to say goodbye to this month. We have come to say goodbye to all the problems that comes with the year 2020. My name remains Mazop Elezechukwu became Ago Biafra 1. Tonight's program is going to be exceptional. It's going to be exceptional. And I tell you that tonight's program is going to be exceptional. Tonight's program is going to be very, very interesting because we are going to speak about a whole lot of things and we are going to answer calls. We are going to open our line. Everything that you need to know, we are going to tell you here. Everything that you need to discuss, we are going to discuss it here. Everything, every update that you need must be given to you this night. As we are bringing the year 2020 to the end, as we are waving goodbye to the year 2020, we are going to march into 2021 majestically. I remain your host. I remain your presenter, and I have some people that want to co-host with me, but Chukwu Kabiama is our captain. that is going to move this ship forward. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, you will be meeting great Biafrans that are going to join me on this program. And these Biafrans that are going to meet this night have a lot to share with you. It is a year of death. It is a year of pain. It is a year of agony. It is a year of struggle. But I tell you something, my brothers and my sisters, that for the fact that you are alive to this extent, you are alive at this day, at this point in time, up to 31st of December 2020, it is a privilege. Therefore, I say welcome to the program. Invite your brothers and your sisters, invite your parents, invite your friends, share this program in every forum, share it in every forum, share it in every forum. I repeat, share this program in every forum where you are. On WhatsApp, on Facebook, share it everywhere. Share it everywhere. Because this night is going to be very, very special. This night is going to be very, very special. We will answer calls, like I said before. I guys a call Nabania. And when we answer your call, do not forget to give us our password, which says, as in the heart, na so we the talkam. You go say, na so I the talkam. That is our password on this platform. We came a little bit late because of some unforeseen circumstances, but I tell you that at the end of the day, Chukwu Kekabiyama is God, and we are here. I want us to listen to this song before I come back to you. Thank you.
Sun, we love and cherish. We have vanquished all enemies. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. In Him we trust. Shout it, sing it. All hail Biafra.
Don Prince Victor, Ibowo Modo. Anya memo. Biafra dey again. No. Obia. Ije. Freedom. Na. Ina ina rio. Anya toni poko. Anya bodi Biafra bona tona. Oga ti kwa raina. As we seek for peace, Almighty, it's not a call of vanity. When I speak for this cleaning of child, I would make me the hearing.
Nzobu Nzobu Enyimba Enyi, Nzobu Enyimba Enyi. Welcome back to the program, my brothers and my sisters, lovers of freedom, friends of Biafra, great people of the world that are watching this program live and direct, wherever you are watching this program from this moment. My name remains Mazi Opaleze Chukwu Bikem Ago Biafra 1. And this night I am here with my brothers and my sisters. Our mother is among us because it is said in our land, because of that, we have one of our great mother among us this night. As you can see, we are already in the last day of the year 2020. We are already in the last day of the year 2020. 2020, we are going to tell you pack and go today on this program, and we are going to enter into a new beautiful year, a year which we all have been expecting, which all we have been waiting for, that year of our freedom. That year of our freedom. We are very, very serious about restoration of Biafra program, and this year 2020 has been very, very, very bad. Yes, it has been very, very, very bad in the sense that this pandemic have killed hundreds and millions of people all over the world, but it did not affect us, we the Biafrans, much. So because of this, we thank Chukwu Okike Abiama. As we are celebrating this season, we are also thanking Chukwu Okike Abiama for making it possible for us to be alive in the land of the living. It is not by our power, not by our might that we are alive today, but by the grace of God. Therefore, I am going to bring to you my brother and my sister, our mother that is among us. And I'm going to bring somebody very, very, very important, very, very special on this program today from the Caribbeans. She is a Biafran of Igbo extraction whose parents, whose progenitors were sold during slavery. So, but they have found out that they are Biafrans, and they have come since they have been hearing the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have, tried all the time that they could to listen to the message of redemption, and they are interested to return back to Biafra land. And this is to tell you that once Biafra is restored, all the Biafrans that were sold in slavery all over the world, that discover that they are from Biafra, be it Isobo, be it Ijo, be it Igbo, be it Anang, be it Urobo, be it Ishekiri, anywhere you are from Biafra land is for you. They are going to come back home. They are going to come back home. So this evening, as you can see, we are ready, we are set, we are good to go. But there is one of our brothers that I'm still waiting to see if I can bring him on this program. I'm still waiting to see if I can bring him on this program because he is a great Biafran. He is a great Biafran. He is one of us. He is one of us. I don't want to mention his name prematurely. I want to mention his name when I am good to go with him. But I have other Biafrans that are here, people who have done greatly in this struggle, people whose contribution have, have contributed so many in the life of the people that are listening to them. And the first person that I want to bring to this program this night is no other person but Mazi Austin Okonkwo. Mazi Austin Okonkwo, you are welcome to the program this evening. I want you to, say hello to Biafrans and tell them your name and where you reside. Go ahead, Mazi. Can you unmute your system? Can you unmute your system, Mazi? Mazi, can you unmute your system? Your voice is not coming. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, then your voice is supposed to come out. Please check your voice again, check your voice again. Check it very properly and make sure that your voice is coming out where you are before I'll be able to put you online. Please try and see that your voice is coming out loud and clear. Check your system there. Maybe the problem is from your system. I want you to check your system properly. then I will bring you back, because I cannot hear you from here. I cannot hear you from here, and if I cannot hear you, then Biafrans cannot hear you as well. If I cannot hear you, then Biafrans cannot hear you as well. So my brother, check your system. Check your system. If you speak, I am supposed to hear you. Why I am waiting for you? Okay, they say they cannot hear me as well. Can you people hear me? Please, if you can hear me, I want you to confirm that you can hear me. If you can hear me, our listeners, if you can hear my voice loud and clear, I want you to confirm that you can hear my voice. Please, I want you to write on the comment section that you can hear me. The Biafran child, can you hear me? If you can hear me, raise up your hand, please. Mrs. Tina, if you can hear me, raise up your hand. Mazi Austin Okonkwo, if you can hear me, raise up your hand. You can hear me. Then when I put you online, why are you not hearing me? Now, Mazi Austin, can you speak so that the world can hear your voice? Mazi Austin Okonkwo, your voice is not coming out at all. I don't know what the problem is all about. Your voice cannot come out. Biafra, if I cannot hear you, then Biafras cannot hear you. Yes, our listeners say they can hear me loud and clear. Now, let me bring in Mrs. Tina Ezenwaye Ndibo, na Belgium. Welcome to the program, my sister, our mother. Please, can you speak and let us see if we can hear you?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Yes, hold on. 1 minute. That shows that your voice is coming out clear. Austin, you may go back and you may sign out and sign in again. So, Ezenwaye, please speak louder again so that the Biafran can hear you. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Great Biafra. I greet every one of you. I say, let's look at them and continue to guide each and every one of you in Jesus' name. Amen.
He said, Amen. He said, and having heard the voice of our sister, Ezenwaye Ndibo na Belgium worldwide, Echirie Obula Ezenwaye Nonu, Obula Nyesebo Siomaka after Sano Ezenwaye. If you are those that are fighting for their freedom, if you're a queen, you ought to come out and stand with your people to fight for the freedom of your people. It's not just as a way, it's not just a queen by mere saying. She is indeed a queen that stands shoulder to shoulder with our leader to make sure that Biafra is restored. So I respect you, my queen. You're welcome to the program. And this note, thank you. On this note, I want to bring in the Biafran child, Mazi Okechukwu, the one and the only Biafra child, the man whose voice is shaking the foundation of the enemy's camp, the Igbo Ogaragidi, Ogidi Gada, one of Biafra land. Welcome to him, welcome to us, my brother. Go ahead and say hello to Biafrans and give us your word.
Hello, Biafrans. I hope you people can hear my voice, right, bro?
Yes.
Yes, if I can hear your voice, everybody can hear your voice.
Okay, hello, Biafrans. I still remain Mazi Okechukwu, the Biafran child in Wachineke. Only Biafran child in Wachineke. I am under command and control. We are here to restore our the land and our dignity. Before we go on, my brother, I just want to let you understand or to let people know I'm here, my brother.
Your voice, check your voice, my brother. Your voice is hanging. Please check your voice again, the Biafran child. Your voice is hanging. It is cracking. Please.
I think that maybe when somebody just speak finish, then we mute all their mic. My sister, can you mute your mic so that maybe people can hear my voice?
Yes, that is correct.
Can you hear my voice clear and sound now? Yes.
The word can hear you. The word can hear you. If I can hear you, the word can hear you. If I can hear you, the word can hear you. So thank you so much.
Okay, so how it is now is when somebody speak finish, he will mute his mic. I think that's gonna be better. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Welcome to the program. And Mazi Austin is back. Let us see if his mic is okay now. Mazi Austin, please, can you say hello to Biafrans and tell them your name, where you're calling from, where you're from?
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me now?
Yes, the world can hear you loud and clear. Your voice is powerful.
Nice. Good evening, everybody. I see the heart. Now, so we go talk. I want
that
to
is how it is, my brother.
Biafrans. I want to greet fellow Biafrans. I greet my brother, senior brother Biafran child. I salute you. And thank you, Mazi, Prince Darlington, for bringing me here. And our sister, Wanda, I greet you. May your days be long.
Please, I would like you to address her as Ezenwai. She is Ezenwai. Because any queen, yes, any queen that is fighting for her own people is a queen indeed. Thank you.
Thank you. Ezenwai, point of correction, I greet you. Nice to meet you. My name is Mazi Austin Okonkwo. I am from Olu in Imo State, in Biafra land. I'm a pastor in calling. God bless you all, Biafrans.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you, Mazi Austin. When you are done talking, just mute your system so that there will be no static coming from background. Like I said before, that today is the last day of the year 2020. This year, thousands, hundreds and thousands and millions of people have died in this year. So many people have given up to the ghost this year. So many people had accidents this year. But we, the indigenous people of Biafra that are still here, we are not dead. We are still fighting for our freedom, and we are seeing the end of this year. Because I always tell you whenever I pray on my program that we all shall see the end of this year, and the end of this year shall not see us, our end. That this year shall not see our end, but we shall see the end of this year. And as we are moving on speedily, as I have introduced my brothers and sisters here, our sister Ezenwai, na Belgium. Please, Ezenwai, I would like you to also tell the world the name, your name, because Ezenwai is a title, just like as I'm Ago Biafra and Mazi Okechukwu is a Biafran child. It is only Austin that I don't know if you have a title. Maybe we should call him pastor by title. So I would like you to reintroduce yourself, because you can't just say Ezenwai. Let the world know who you are. Thank you. Before we go on.
Good evening, everyone. I thank each and every one of you. I am Chinenye Ezebiro. I am from Umuahia, Abia State.
Wow.
And Ahamadike is my brother.
No wonder. No wonder. So my sister, welcome. It seems like the freedom fighters are great freedom fighters, both male and female.
We always have with Facebook.
Seems like they are all from Umuahia. It seems like they are all from Umuahia. It seems like they are all from Umuahia. Biafran child, a static is coming from your side. Please mute your volume, please. Mute your system. I know that the first decorated general, battlefield general in Nigeria Army is also from Abia State, from Umuahia. Late Thomas Ogunakwe Aguiyi. That is one thing I want to say here, because this is a great man, and it seems like the fearless people that we have in Biafra land are all from Abia State. If you talk about people like Ezinia Baribe, he is from Abia State. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. However, we are going to move on. Today's program is going to be versatile. We are not based this program on a particular topic. It's going to be versatile in the sense that a lot of things has happened this year. And you get this year. Everything that has happened this year, 2020, we are going to bring them together today. Then we'll throw it back to 2020 as we march into 2021. That is why we have not chosen any particular topic. And when we open our line, whatsoever that is a topic that you want to discuss about, you will talk about it here. We will talk about it. We are going to look into it. My brothers and our mother that is among us, I will call each and every one of them to make a contribution towards whatever the caller says. But they each and every one of us has something to say about what has happened this year and the reason why we are fighting to get our nation restored. So many things has happened. Coronavirus started with the year. Then after coronavirus, NSARS. Then after NSARS, a lot of things. The coming of ESN. Then the governors kicking against ESN. Then the military searching for the ESN location. Then the Enugu forest guard that was concocted by the governors sent to be searching for ESN. Excuse me. Then Uche Mefo tendering his resignation letter. And at the end of the day, he, opened his own radio station. And Obidio Bienu betraying the struggle with Uche Mefo. In fact, so many things has happened. You see the reason why we don't have a special topic to be discussed this evening, because everything that has happened this year, we are going to discuss it this night on this program. And I want our listeners to know one thing. When you call on this program, please, we have a password. We have a password. And our password is simply as it hurts. Na so I go talk. If you don't tell us as it hurt, na so you go talk. I am sorry, we will not give you any landing space on this platform. Because this platform is meant for those who truly understand what freedom fighting means. Those who follow instruction, those who know what instruction means. And in Biafra, we are going to live as a people, as a human, not as animal. Not when they tell you to follow right, you follow left. If you call me and say hello as it hurt, that is not our password. Because if the password to your Facebook, for example, is fan, if you write FA, if you don't put the N, you are not going to log in. If the password to your Facebook account or whatever software you are using that has password is electric, if you write electric, if you don't put that C at the end, you are not going to sign in. So you call us, you tell us as it hot, now so you go talk them, because this night is going to be very hot. By the time our people begin to unleash what they have, by the time they begin to present what they have, you are going to see how great this program is going to be, because we have not chosen any special topic. So a lot of things has happened, and those things that have happened is what we are going to discuss today. So if you permit me, I want to say a little prayer before we continue, because without prayer, there's nothing we can do. It is Chukwu Kikabiama, whom we are worshiping, that have made us to see today, that have given us this fortitude to stand against every odd, against every temptation, against every trial, against every death, and we are still alive. Therefore, we have every reason to thank him. Therefore, let us pray. Umuchineke. Ọbụna aha Chukwu okike abịa ma. Eze yonwe na Chineke, eze ndị eze. Eze a na-ekpesara ọgwụ. Ọgwụ ọya mgbe ike gwuru dibịa. Di ụmụ nwaanyị ajadu. Chukwu okike kele n'igwe ka na ka ihe ada na n'ime mana onwe onye kele ya. Nna anyị bụ ụmụ gị, ụmụ Biafra, ya gbakọkwala n'iru gị tata. Anyị na-akpụ isi ana na-enye gị, anyị na-asọpụrụ gị, anyị na-ebunye aha nsọ gị elu. Anyị na-aja mma, anyị na-enye gị otito. Anyị si nọ naanị gị bụ chi, n'ihi nke anyị na-ekene gị ka isi wee duo anyị 365 days n'ime afọ nke 2020 a, ka ị mere ka anyị dị ndụ n'ala nke ndị dị ndụ. Ọ dịghị onye a chọrọ achọ n'ime anyị, ọ dịghị onye gbajiri ụkwụ, ọ dịghịkwa na onye isi gbawala. Nna anyị si na ndị iro, anyị ma na ndị iro agbapụgo ori ụta ugboro ole, ma site na nlọ ma n'ife, mana mmụọ mana mmadụ, ọ dịghị nke lụrụ anyị nso. N'ihi nke anyị na-asị gị mma dịrị gị Chineke. Chukwu okike abịa ma ụmụ Biafra, anyị na-ekenekwa gị ọzọ n'isi ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ha nọ na mpaghara ụwa dị iche iche. Anyị si gị nara otito n'isi ha, ka ha rapụ ndị nke batara abata ana masị Chukwu oke abịa ma nke ha ji bata nke ha ga-eji na-anaghị aka mma. Nna ana m ayọkwa n'isi ndị nke na-efe n'ugbo ugbu a, ndị nke na-agba n'okporo ụzọ ugbu a, ndị nke na-agba n'ụgbọ oloko ugbu a, ndị nke na-agba n'ụgbọ mmiri ugbu a na-anata ana Biafra, ma ndị nke na-agasị obodo dị iche iche. Nna bịa dubenu ha, bịa chewe ha, wepụrụ ihe mberede okporo ụzọ, ọnwụ ike, eribe na afọ ejuru. Nna ya na-asị ka iwepụrụ ozukala ya, ka ndụ bụrụ nke ha, were ndụ chọọ ha mma, were arụ ike chọọ ha mma, were ogologo ndụ na ihe akụ aka ihe nwe chọọ ha mma. Nna anyị na-ayọkwa n'isi ụmụ nwaanyị anyị ndị nke nụrụ di na-achọ mkpụrụ nke afọ ka inye ha mkpụrụ nke afọ. Anyị na-ekwu n'afọ 2021 ga-abụ afọ ọma nye ụmụ Biafra niile. Ife ọbụla nke anyị yọrọ ị ga-enye anyị ya. Isi anyị yọrọ na anyị ga-ayọta anyị kọ aka na ị ga-emegara ya ọnụ ụzọ. Isi na igbuo n'iru anyị ga-egbute ma igbuo n'azụ anyị ga-egbute mma. Na mbọsị nju ụkwụ ma mpụ anyị na mọchọ anyị na mma ga-enweta mọchọ anyị na njọ ga-eji anazere mmiri onye ji anyị bụ ihe nwata onye aka enye wotu ya ka anyị bụ nwata were ihe anyị n'ihi na aka fụgo ha ụfụ. Chukwu okike abịa ma anyị na-ekene gị ya na-asọpụrụ gị mana eke ma n'ori mana afọ mana nkwọ. Ana m akpọkwukwa mmụọ niile nọ na Biafra, ebe niile Biafra sọtụrụ isi, ka unu gaa njem n'isi ụmụ Biafra niile ebe nke ha nọ wee na-agba mbọ ka unu nọnyere ha ma chewekwa ha. Nna anyị na-asị na anyị na-akpọkwukwe gị bụ Chukwu okike maka ịbịa gozie ụmụ Biafra niile, ọkachasị ndị ESN, Eastern Security Network, ndị niile bụ ndị iro na-achọ ha, ọ chọọ ha na ọfụrụ ha ọfụ ha na ọma ha onye ha bụ. Ana m ekwu ka ime ọfịa megide ha, ka anụ obi n'ọfịa megide ndị niile abụ ndị na-achọ ndị ESN ebe ọbụla ha nọ, maọbụ ndị amị, maọbụ ndị uwe ojii, maọbụ ndị sekuriti forest guard akpọrọ ha n'Enugu, ma ebe ọbụla ha nọ. Chukwu okike abịa ma masị ka ha niile kpuo isi mgbe ọbụla ha biniri njem agwọ tugbuo ha n'ime ọfịa. Ndị niile na-aga njem isi na ha chọrọ ka a chọpụta ebe ndị Eastern Security nọ, ka a nyopuo ebe ha nọ wee nwee ike ịkwasa ha. Nna asị Chineke ekwekwana ka ha ruo ha nso. Agwọ tugbuo ha, akpị gbagbuo ha, agụ dọgbuo ha, edi dagbuo ha n'ime ọfịa. Chukwu okike abịa ma ife na-ayọ gị bụ ka ichekwaba ụmụ gị ndị nke wepụtara onwe ha wee sị na ha ga-apụta wee gbaa mbọ ịfụdat na Biafra nwere onwe ha. Nna anyị na-ayọ gị, anyị ma n'ime were arị ya, anyị ma n'isi n'ihe ọbụla anyị hụrụ aha gị na ị ga-emere anyị. Chukwu okike abịa ma anyị na-arakwa Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ wee tinye gị n'aka wee na-asị ka imegide ka ha bụ ndị na-emegide ya. Onye ọbụla na-aga ije ọjọọ banye Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ isi ya daa ngwụrọ. Anyị ọbụla na ụmụ Biafra na Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ isi ya kpuo isi. Onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ banye Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ ka ha niile daa ogbi, ire gbakpuru ha na-akpọ. Chukwu okike abịa ma DCA nke bụ 2020 afụghị ngwụcha anyị fụrụ ngwọchi ya. Otu a ka anyị ga-adịkwa wee na-aga. Nna anyị na-ayọ gị ka ị gọzie ezinụlọ anyị. Nwanne anyị nwaanyị bụ nwaada Tina Ezebilo, nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Maazị Okechukwu, nwanne anyị nwoke bụkwa Maazị Okonkwo, na mụ onwe m bụ Ọkpalaeze Chukwu bụ ike m. Nna bịa gozie anyị, bịa tinye ya okwu nke anyị ga-agwa ụmụ ụwa niile n'ọnụ n'abalị a, ka ọ bụrụ nke ga-amịta mkpụrụ n'ime anyị, n'ihi na ihe anyị na-achọ bụ nwere onwe anyị adachọ obodo ndị ọzọ. Chukwu okike abịa ma anyị ma na ị ga-edozi ezinụlọ anyị niile ka anyị ra wee nọrọ na njem a, gọzie akara aka anyị. Ife ọbụla nke anyị tiri ka ọ ga-abụ ewere. Ana m ayọ gị ka ị bịa mechie anya ndị ilo niile ebe ọbụla nke ha gbara okirikiri wee na-agba mbọ si na ha ga-emegide anyị. Chukwu okike abịa ma zipụ ọkụ mmụọ nsọ, zipụ ndị mmụọ ozi gị ka ha nwee ike imegide ndị dị otu a. Nna anyị si ka imeela anyị amara ma dobekwa anyị ma chebe anyị. Anyị ga-afụkwa ngwụcha afọ nke na-abịa abịa. Afọ nke na-abịa abịa ka anyị na-ene anyị na Biafra ga-abịa. Anyị ga-afụ Biafra na ndụ maọbụ n'ọnwụ. Otu a ka anyị si wee kpee ma sịkwa Chukwu okike abịa maka ichetakwa ụmụnne ndị kere na mkpọrọ ka inye ha nwere onwe. Otu a ka anyị si wee yọọ n'aha Chukwu okike abịa bụ onye nwe anyị. Ise. Thank you very much, my brothers. Yes, we have prayed in the language of heaven, because in the heaven, according to our leader, and I believe it, if you go to heaven now, the language that is being spoken there is Igbo language. You can believe it, you may not believe it. As you say in Igbo, that is why when we are done praying, we say Ise. That means amen, amen, amen. Fellow Biafrans, like I said before, that this night program is going to be exceptional. It's going to be very unique because we don't have a particular topic to discuss. So many things has happened. The ESN, the Uchemefo saga, the Obido Bienu saga, the everything that has happened. Whatever that you want to call and speak about on this platform, you are more than welcome. But before you have access to this platform, you have to tell us as it is hot. Now, so you go talk up. It means truth is painful, truth is hurting, but you must say the truth at all times. Therefore, I want to call our brother, Mazi Biafran child, Mazi Okechukwu, to tell us what he has to say about this year 2020 and what has happened. And what he want to say, what he want to tell the Biafrans and our listeners and the international community that is watching this program live now. Before I go on, I want to let the world to know that we are live on Biafra TV. We are live as the Hot Biafra TV. We are live on all our platforms that are mounted here. We are live and direct, and the world is listening. So, Mazo Okechukwu, please, anything that you want to say, go ahead, but you have 5 minutes to do that. Then our callers have only about 3 minutes. After we all have spoken, then I'll open our line so that our callers will call in whatever topic they bring. If you have something to respond to it, then you are going to respond. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Go ahead, my brother Mazo Okechukwu.
Thank you, great Biafrans. Thank you, freedom fighters, lovers of freedom. It has been a long way. And believe in me, I'm so happy. I'm so happy ever. Because, you know, this is the end of the year, as they call it. But I'm sorry, my people, I don't celebrate every day is a day, the same day to me. I don't celebrate New Year. I don't celebrate Christmas. This is how I see it. And I'm not saying that people should not celebrate what they believe, but I'm saying that to me, every day is the same day. But what gives me joy so much is what the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my leader, and I can never deny him. I always stand with him, whether in pains, whether in anything, I will be with him. But one thing I want to tell my people is this. What gives me so much joy this year is the security outfit that the IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought out to defend our land and our dignity, the motherland Biafra. We have motherland. We are not fatherland. We are one father and one mother. That is why we are motherland, and nothing anybody can do about it. We are going home. But before I will continue, my brother, I will keep on telling people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the Messiah of our time. I know that they have Yahweh Yeshua. That was in the Bible. But now let's talk about now. We are talking about now, not in the Bible. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the prophet of our time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the Moses of our time. A man that never changed, a man that never compromised. That is why I believe in him. That is why I followed him. That is why I will keep on doing whatever he told me or he tells me to do. Regardless, even though he did not tell me, I will keep on defending him. For those of people that are around, going in social media, saying all manners of evil, saying all disgusting things, we are here to debunk and to tell the world that they are liars. They are liars. They can't do what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done. Nobody, I still repeat it, even though the former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, he acknowledged it. He said, I don't care where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, but he said, only phone call, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be able to assemble people. Millions. We are talking about millions. We are talking about crowds, those that are coming to defend our motherland Biafra. And I want to let people understand that, you see, this quest of self-determination, we can never back up. We are going forward. And I believe in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, we served only one God. We have only one God. I don't know what people may say, but I believe in only one Chukwu Okike Abiama, Elohim, that sent our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the great hero of our time, Ohamadike of Africa. I will keep on praising him. Whether you like it or you people may don't like it, that is your own people problem. But I will keep on following him. I will never have double mind. I keep on telling people, I will never have double mind. And nobody can ever deceive me about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he didn't make good for us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is only man that stand. Only tree that remain standing up to date. And nobody can ever fall him. Nobody, any man born of a woman, can never follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My brother, if you allow me, I cannot say anything. I will keep on praising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But I will allow my brothers to also say something, because I'm here to praise Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to tell those people that are gullible, those people that has no sense or thinking faculty, or even though think what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have done, we will keep on telling people what he have done. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu IPOB. My brother, let me stop here. Let other people say something. Because if you allow me, I will never stop. I will keep on praising Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He is the one that brought me into this struggle, and I must keep on following him till, even though he lead me to fire, I will go there. I never change my mind. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, my brother, the Biafran child, a man with strong voice. And on this note, I am bringing on Mazi Austin Okonkwo to speak to us, to tell us what he has to say as his opening remark before we go into the main business of the day. Go ahead, Mazi.
Fellow Biafrans, I want to thank you, my brothers and my sister. And I would just like to anchor to what our captain, the Biafran child, have said. If we keep on talking about the man, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I think this program will be filled up with praising him, as my brother has spoken. This is a man that was chosen by Elohim. Like as I introduced myself to be a pastor, I saw the reflection of this Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the book of Romans, chapter number 8, unquote, he said, from verse 29 to 31, he said, for who he called, he chose. And for them that he chose, he predestinate. Predestination means upon his head that he has been called to lead us, you, to become, as in the heart, Biafran child, and our Lolo on here, plus myself, to our destination, which is called Biafra. And this man must not be taken for granted. And I know he's listening to us tonight. There is no other Messiah that will come from above to this earth, to Biafra, except that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why you see a man like him have a lot of attacks, because he carries what we expect. That is why a lot of Sabo has been born and are still metamorphosing, and still a lot of evil are being pregnant to born a lot of Sabo, or still to attack this same man, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Like as I said, to anchor what my brother Biafran child has said, if we keep on praising him, we will not hit the point tonight. So the greatest thing that we have to celebrate is the ESN. Just the same thing my brother have said. ESN was born, that was the day I made a comment that Biafra has risen. The arrival of ESN indicates for us that Biafra has come in order. Why? One of the things that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been fighting is what we call nepotism, humiliations, and all kinds of insurgents, and of course insecurity in the land of Biafra, and especially the eastern side. The Fulanis have been helping the British to humiliate us, to take out our rights. If not that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our mothers will keep on being raped. But about 1 month ago, the noise of being raped, the noise of being humiliated, and the noise of Hausa Fulani intruding in our country, in our land Biafra, and of course squandering all our herbs have ceased. So I greet Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, number one, as the year ends, for introducing to us the duality of what we call the ESN. And of course, it is under attack, but we must defeat the enemies that rise up against ESN. This is our priority, and this is everything that we have expected. So Biafra has come at a rising of ESN. I greet Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for his great work. Thank you, Biafran child, and all the listeners, and Mazi Obaleze and the Lord in the house.
Thank you so much, Mazi Austin. Thank you very, very much. You guys are great guys. With people like you, I can never give up. With people like you, I can never get tired. With people like you, I will stand gidigba like Iroko tree. And that is where I come also. Because my great-grandfather is known as Oji. And he is the one that I reincarnated. He reincarnated in me. He came back to life in me. And he is known as Oji. Ukosisi. That is why I know the fear no man. And on this note, I want to bring on the one and the only SNY, the true queen that is out there fighting for her own people, the sister to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please, my sister, come on and speak to the world. Unmute, 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 unmute.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, lovers of freedom. I greet all the great Biafrans. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect each one of us in Jesus' name. Yes, our brothers, they have already spoken. If that is, our mouth is full of praise, we cannot be able to finish. We can never be able to finish praising what God is doing through Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadike of Biafra. Ofode Orana say no. The God of our time, there is nobody like him. A man who refused to take bribe. A man who refused to sell out. A man who stands gidigba for who he is. A man who sacrificed his life for his people. A man who sacrificed every damn thing, including his own parents, because of the freedom of his people. I say, may the good Lord continue to guide and protect him from me. What can we say? Where will we start? Where will we start? This man has been doing every damn thing to make sure he restored Biafra. And this Biafra must surely be restored. We are going home. We are going home. Where will we start? A lot of things he has done. They were asking, he is not being in abroad, fighting for freedom. He come back home. He came back home, which everybody saw him. They tag him this, they do that, they do. They told him he will not do this, he will not do that, he will not attend to how many people before. He was pushing ahead because God has already ordained him right from the womb of his mother. He was born. They say that ndị Igbo kwuru sị a na-amụ eze amụ na a na-amụ eze amụ. A king must be born, and that king is him. That king is him. No matter anything, we don't need the soothsayer to tell us. And when he said anything, he said, even if you reach up to 6 months, 1 year, it must surely come to pass. If people can be able to listen and watch and see, nothing that comes out from his mouth that doesn't come to accomplish. We are not talking about the symbols, because we know even in the book of Bible there is Judas. There must surely be Judas. That Judas, we know how to handle them. What we have to do is just overlook them. Whenever they are bringing things in the social media, we don't have to blog, we don't have to enter, we don't have to answer them. Let them use their own conscience and ask themselves questions. This thing we are doing, is it right? People like Utemepo, people like Wazirike, people like Obidi, all of them that is doing all this nonsense, a lot of them. We are not surprised. Nobody is surprised for what they are doing. Because in the Bible, it's meant to be like that. It's meant to be like that. So the only thing we have to do is to stand firm and make sure that we stand with our leader. To make sure that we push ahead. To make sure we ginger him. To make sure we stand by him. Why I am saying this is all good people of Biafrans, the lovers of freedom. I am here today as a mother, as a sister, to tell all of you to stand firm. Nobody should shake because we are going home. It has been ordained. No going back. No going back. So if we continue today, we have to continue praising him because what he did is marvelous. It's something that nobody can do. Anybody who said that he can do what Nnamdi Kanu did, and he is doing, and is also about to do more till we reach home, let that person come out and tell us. It's not by bragging. It's not by bragging. We don't brag because this one is God sent, and it's God is our own Messiah of our time. So, my brothers, I have to give space. Let other people continue. We thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ezenwa Indi Igbo na Belgium. Odogwu nwanyị, agụ nwanyị, nwanyị Kibia. You are welcome, and we thank you so much for your contribution. And as you can see on this platform, as it is hot, na so we talk am. If you are not strong enough, if you are not a brave born Biafran, you will not participate in this program. The reason why I'm using this language is because there are thousands of them out there who always come to tell us, hey, let us take it easy. Hey, the way the approach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is using is wrong. Hey, we should not be talking about war. Hey, why you are already in war? They are already killing us. They are already destroying our lives and our properties, and nobody is talking about it. And I don't want such people to call on this program to begin to tell us, I will why your name will case emia. The opening name will case emia. Come forward and show us what is emia. That way that it should be done and it will be better is what I want you to come and tell us. The line will be open at any moment from now because I want us to take as much course as we can. I'm fully prepared today. I have my water here, and I believe each and every one of you have your own water. So we are going to do justice to a lot of issues. That is why we don't have a particular topic. People have something to say, but what I'm saying is, if you don't have anything to say, do not call. Just listen. Then, if you have something to say, make sure you're going to say it with truth and honesty, without being afraid of anything. Are we alive? When somebody says we should not talk the truth, we should not fight for our freedom, because of that, they will arrest us, they will kill us. Who cares about the arrest and about their killing? We that they have killed so many times. They have killed people like me so many times. So I'm no longer afraid of being killed. Of course. So my brothers and my sisters, I would like to ask some questions to my brothers and sisters who are hosting with me. And if I call upon you, ask you some questions, I would like you to also explain. And if you have something extra to add, I want you to say something about it so that our listener can know. I want to know, first and foremost, I want to ask the Biafran child, why are you agitating for Biafran freedom? What propelled you into supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, standing with him fearlessly, gallantly, irrespective of what is going to happen to you, irrespective of what the enemy think is going to happen, because nothing will happen to you? What something must have gingered you, because anybody in this world that will go to steal must have something that gingered him to go and steal, him or her to go and steal. So I want to know what gingered you, what pushed you to come out and start doing what you are doing and supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please go ahead and tell us.
Thank you, my brother. You know, this question that you just asked me is a very big question, and it's very high. You know, first and foremost, what makes me to begin to fight for survival? Because everybody have to understand that we are fighting for survival. First and foremost, everybody can understand and know that we have what they call war, genocide against the Biafran people. Everybody knows about that. And what triggers me, and when I begin to listen to the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I flash back after the war. Because after the war, there is what they call reconciliation, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. And I begin to look around to try to find out all those things that Zoo called Nigeria promised the Biafran people, that they have killed, because that is when we are talking about war. That is not a war. They wage everything. There is no food coming in Biafra land. And after all those genocide they committed against the Biafran people, because when we are talking about the Biafran people, they kill mostly the kids, the children. That is where I get my name from. I go to school here in Germany. The first time I enter school, what I see in all their posts, which is pictures, you will see Biafran child everywhere in that school. And I said, why can't I choose this name? So what triggers me is that all the whole promises that Nigeria have been, that promised the Biafran people, after they massacred our people, after they destroy all we have built, and all the whole promises, as I'm talking to you, as I'm speaking right now, none of them is happening. Are we talking about seaports? Are we talking about airports? Are we talking about government facilities? Are we talking about government houses? Do you have any presence of government in Biafra land? If I may ask you, do you have any one of them? That is what triggers me. That is what I see in the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And I see really, forget what people are saying. As we intelligent, the Biafran people are so intelligent. Just go back before the war. We are leading in education. After the war, we are still leading today as I'm speaking to you. Why can't us be part of that contraption? But why am I fighting today? It's because Nigeria, they don't want us. We have to tell ourselves the truth. Nigeria don't want me and you. They don't want you. So better the earlier you understand that, then you have to begin to fight for your freedom. You begin to fight for survival. I keep on telling people that we are fighting for survival. That is what triggers me. First and foremost is reconstruction, rehabilitation, and what they call it, the reintegration. I don't know what they ever called it. That is where my problem started. Because all these things they have promised to us, I never see any one of them. That is the reason why I joined the struggle, and I will keep on fighting till Biafra come. If Biafra did not come, believe in me, you don't have a home. I keep on telling people that as I am today, the Biafran child, I have no home if Biafra never come. For some of them that are thinking that they have home, when Fulani Alamajiri, we visit them, because I keep on telling my people that they are on the way. They are there. They just want to finish with this southern part of Nigeria, northern part of Nigeria, and they will invade your land. That is why they are speaking against ESN, Eastern Security Network, because they know the power that these people have. They know it. That is why they are doing all manners of evil, concocting story, fabricating lies, trying to do all manners of evil to stop us. But believe in me, my people, they can never stop us. They can never go and itch to stop us, my brother. Let me stop here, because if you allow me, I will never stop. That is the most thing that brought me into this struggle. Let us, Imanandi Bose, Emenwani ke emeli ibe ya, obi ade ya mma. But mụ na agwụ unu n'ụbọchị nke tata, ọ nwere ihe ndị Biafra ji, ọ nwere fụ ihe ọbụla unu nwere a na-enye unu enye bi unu small, unu na-etipusi isi. Nwanna, we have tired. We are tired. We are tired. We don't want Nigeria no more. I don't want to belong there. As I'm speaking to you, my people, when you come here, all my documents has no anything to do with Nigeria. They has nothing to do with Nigeria. But don't ask me when I will come.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Talking about 3 ROS, the 3 ROS was fraud. And after the Biafran, after the genocide, I don't want to call it the Biafran war because we did not fight any war. It was a genocide committed against our people. After that genocide, pogrom that was committed against our people, They deceived us into believing that they're going to reconstruct Biafra land, that they are going to reconciliate, then they are going to make peace, you know. And after that, the money that was set out for the 3 ROS was diverted to Lagos. Awolowo diverted the money, and that was the money they used to build Lagos. If you ask me, I will explain to you more of the infrastructures that we are not in Lagos. Immediately after the war, 1970, they begin to put them in place with that same 3 ROS fund, because Awolowo was Minister of Finance. So I agree with you. You have a very solid argument and the defense in regards to the reason why you are agitating for Biafra. That 3 ROS fund was not used in Biafra land because all our properties were taken away from us. They took away our properties. They call it abandoned property. They took away all our monies. They call it. They gave us only 20 pounds. So I totally agree with you that you fighting because of this cause, because of this point, is very, very valuable. And thank you so much. Then I'm calling on Mazi Austin Okonkwo, and I have a question to ask him. The question I want to ask him as a pastor is this. In the Bible that we are reading, because we were all Christians, we were born into Christian families before we some of us now repented into knowing that ordinary tradition, which is my own path, that I choose to follow now, is better, because that is the original one that my progenitors were following. Listen attentively, because whatever I'm going to ask you now may offend some people, but I don't care, because I see the heart. That's how I go talk them. In the scripture, God used prophets to deliver message of redemption. God used prophets to send message to kings. God used prophets to declare words that will later come to pass. That is in the scripture that we are reading, as a pastor that we are. Now, in this place you call Africa, Nigeria to be precise, Nigeria has the highest number of churches in the whole world. The highest number of churches in the whole world is situated in Nigeria. One. Number two, the biggest auditorium, one seat auditorium in the whole world, is situated in Nigeria. You can Google it and you see it. Now, the richest pastor in the whole world is from Nigeria. Now, the reason why I started from the scripture, because I am a reader of the word of God. I believe in Chukwu Kikabiama. I used to read Bible, but that doesn't stop me from believing in tradition. Now, I want to ask you, from 31st of December 2019, all the pastors in Nigeria were busy. They were busy declaring words. They were busy prophesying. They were busy saying all manner of things about this year. Why none of them saw coronavirus coming? That is the first question. I want you to note it down. Why none of them saw coronavirus coming? And these are the pastors that our people have been giving money. These are the pastors that our people have been donating for the church building, donating for foundation laying, donating for all manner of offering, and giving one Ofuzonuziri. Why none of them saw coronavirus coming? Why none of them saw it coming? Now, when coronavirus came, why none of these pastors was able to heal one person, just one person out of the thousands of people that have died of coronavirus? Yet, these pastors stood, most of them, which I will mention names if I want, stood against the freedom of Biafrans. And I'm going to give you an example of a pastor that, not a pastor, a reverend father, because all of them are in the same category. A reverend father who collected microphone from a Biafran in Abia State in a church, in a Catholic church, where this guy had been donating money. This guy had been giving offering. This guy had been paying Ofuzonuziri. This guy had been watching the church clean everywhere. Then on that very day, when they were asked to come and pray for their nations, the first person came out and prayed for Nigeria. The second person came out and prayed for the sick people. This, our brother, came out and mount the podium with the microphone to pray for Biafra to be restored. A reverend father walked up to him, collected the microphone from him. It happened in Biafra land, not in America, not in South America, not in Europe, not in Asia, but inside Biafra land. And these are the men of God that could not cure. These are the men of God that could not heal any man, any coronavirus patient. These are the men of God that could not even see the coronavirus. And these are the men of God that have been asking us to pray for Nigeria every 31st of December. Now, somebody wants to pray for his own nation. You collected the microphone from that person. My brother, as a pastor that you are, I want you to give us breakdown about what you have to say about this kind of situation that we are seeing ourselves in. Shall we continue going to churches where we'll be donating money to the pastors, while the pastors are not allowing us to pray for our own nation that we believe in? Why the pastors are not even supporting to talk about our nation? But I differ that there are some of them that are supporting us in the struggle, but very small number of them. So go ahead and speak to us, my brother. The floor is yours.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate your question, and I will start by telling you, you must understand, number one, that Nigeria is a zoo, as our leader, not even our leader, the Google, have narrated. Nigeria is a zoo, and I have to tell you that every institution in Nigeria is corrupt, and of course, extraordinarily corrupt. I will not sit here to tell you that there is no. I hope my voice is coming out, sir.
Yes, it's coming out loud and clear. I'm trying to fix something.
I will not sit here to tell you there are no genuine pastors, genuine imams, genuine prophets called of God. But it takes a man that has a burden to look into the affairs of the masses as a prophet, as a pastor, as a teacher. But as long as I'm concerned, as I'm talking, you will feel it in the heart, in the core of your heart, that everything in that zoo and the zoological republic is corrupt and extraordinarily corrupt, as I said again. If you look towards our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let me use him as an example. You will find a prototype of a man called Nehemiah in the scripture where I read, as you said, I'm a pastor. Nehemiah is a man from the book of Nehemiah in the ancient Old Testament. In the book of Nehemiah, chapter number 1, you will see Nehemiah and what he's up to. Nehemiah was a man that has a burden, and when he received a report from Hananiah, one of his brothers who came to him from Judah with some of the other men after they left the house of exile, the remnant of them that was survived, and the report came to Nehemiah. If you read that particular scripture of Nehemiah chapter number 1 verse 3, and they said to him, he said, the last one that survived are living in broken places, and the wall that was surrounding them has been broken. What did Nehemiah do? When I'm saying Nehemiah, look towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what I'm just using him to give a narrative of a man you should follow, and not the pastors in that zoo called Nigeria. When this Nehemiah saw, and he heard from Hananiah, the brother's son, which is the cousin, that the remnant that remains, those who are suffering, those who have been treated bad in that zoo called Nigeria, for instance, have no house to live. And the little wall that are protecting them has been broken. Just exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing before I hit to the pastor's round. Nehemiah did not relax complacent. Nehemiah have access to the king palace. Nehemiah can go to the oil well and begin to take money. But Nehemiah stand the same thing what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, and he did not say, let him take money from Wike, let him take money from Buhari, let him succumb when he went to the prison. But because he has a burden. I always like when Biafra child says something. You ask Biafra child why he's agitating for Biafra. Because he has a burden. As in the hot, because you have a burden. As a wine, because he has a burden. If you don't have a burden, you will not come here to show your face, to die for your people. It takes a man that has a burden to denounce his palace, to denounce his father kingdom, and stand for people that don't even know him. Have I shaken Nnamdi Kanu in the hand before? I never do that. But he is standing for me and my family, fighting that Hausa Fulani should leave our land. Why the pastors are jubilating in their volunteer buses and purchasing new private jets. Let me tell you, these guys are criminals. And let me hit it to you now. I want to tell you that the church is a crime. And I know that some of my pastor friends are hearing. Jesus, Joshua Amashia, he went inside the church. Those he dragged out there are not different from the kind of people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking about before Uchemefo came out and begin to collaborate with the people to mock our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who said that every pastor in Nigeria is a criminal. And we know all that are criminal. Let me tell you my ecclesiastic title. I finished my 3-comma school. I have my certificate. I did what is called Life in the Spirit Seminar. I read the spiritual books called Eurasia, big volumes. And I did what we call esoteric knowledge. And of course, I was then as an evangelist under the leadership of Deep DJs. But I know what esoteric is and I know what God is. Let me tell you, my brother, there is no institution in Nigeria that is genuine. Why? Because the country himself is a doomed country. A country that can kill their fellow citizens. Do you know that the Bible said that whatever thing that you cannot keep alive, do not remove? But Nigeria killed their fellow citizens and the blood of the innocent splitted between the two green, which means it is a doomed country, it's a corrupt country, and they must appeal the gods. And appealing the gods of the land depends on what the pastors and the imam have to bring forth. But everyone closed their mouth and are shouting in the church, Allah Allah Kubao, and they praise the Lord and all this kind of thing. That is why I dropped church. I don't want to go to church anymore. Church is a scam. Church is a scam. What is real is for you to know your Christ right in your house. Jesus, Joshua Mashiach, is not too far from who you are. I asked my friend yesterday, that was this our brother that used to do Igbo love themselves. I saw him yesterday night. I gave him a reference. I said, do you remember Biafran Child? I said, my brother, I want to ask you something. I see you always hold a program with Biafran Child. I said, my name is Mazo Koko. I want to tell the caller that call on your platform. Let him close his eyes and tell me whose God he see when he's praying. The pastors will tell you one God somewhere there in heaven. There is no God coming from heaven. God is within you. But you go to church in Nigeria and your pastors will rob you. In conclusion, if I begin to go eat, I want to tell you, in Nigeria, there is no genuine pastors. The little one that remains is the one who speaks about Biafra, Joshua Iginla, who summoned the Nigerian government and said, dialogue now, or it is too late. By their words, we shall know who is a prophet. Every prophet in Nigeria is corrupt. Many of them also know the truth, but they don't want to speak. Do you know why? When you speak, DSS will kill you. Now they are living in fear. None of them want to come out and say the truth. And the truth has been depressed until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadike come to unfold the truth. They say, catch him, kill him, destroy him, massacre him, kill everyone who comes to talk about him. But one of the things I want to tell you, like I quote before in the book of Romans, chapter number 8 from 29 to 31, he said, for who he called, he choose. When you begin to go down to this Apostle Paul rating and the script, he said, if God be for us, who can be against us? No man. Biafra is the land of God. Biafra is the dream that makes everybody alive, as Biafra Child has said. I have no home. The house that I'm building in my mother's house, in my father's house, is abandoned. Why? There is no peace. I cannot live in a snake compound. I cannot live in a place where there is no peace. I cannot live in a place where they will kidnap my children and rape my mother and rape my sisters. And the pastors, those who are the mouth voice of God, even not only the pastors, so to say, even the traditional native doctors are silent, because the moment you speak peace, they will massacre you like John the Baptist. Thank you, Master Perez, for this information. In conclusion, the church is corrupt and everybody should get out of there and face their heart. God is not too far where you are living. He is close to you. That's why we call him Amama Masamasi, and in English or Arab, they call him Emmanuel, which means who is not too far from you. Thank you, Mazi, for that wonderful question. I hope I'm done.
Wow, 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 wow. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very interesting. I love this night program. Like I said to you guys, I told you guys that it's going to be hot as it is hot. You heard our brother that is representing the pastor title have told you that he stopped going to the church because of the deceit in the house of God. He stopped going to the church because of the deceit in the house of God. Yes, you heard him say it. There are few pastors who sees and the
I think we are having some problem with Obareze Shukum.
Yes, I cannot even hear him.
Yes. Yes, my people. I think maybe, you know, this is the work of Facebook. Anytime we are saying something that is reasonable, they always come. They always do their worst because that is what they know they can't do without us. And we are here to present everything, whether they like it or not. My sister, according to what we have said, before Obareze will come back again, we also want you to say something regarding what we just said right now about what is going on, because I believe that if Obareze want to ask you too, he will also ask you, why did you join Biafran struggle? Why did you call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu your leader? You know, believe me, I know that this is the question that we will ask you. Then we will, wow, what is going on? What is going on? Can you people hear me? I don't know why this thing get off. Okay, so
I can hear you.
So Ada, we want you to tell us why you joined this struggle. Why are you fighting for Biafra to come? Why? Or you just want to fight, or you just think that without Biafra we have no home? We would like you to also to explain to us so that people will also understand why you are in this struggle, because we are fighting for survival. I keep on telling people we are fighting for survival. So Ada, I will mute my mic now so you can also speak to us. Thank you.
Yeah, my good people of freedom fighters, I thank you people so much. It's a pleasure to be in your midst. And if I am to say, I am here to represent the women. And we know, we mothers, we know more better than even our men, because our eyes used to reach ground very well, to know what is happening in our midst. So what happened is that, who will it be? When you have your child, you born your child, you will train that child with tooth and nail, with your own heart and sweat. That child will finish school. That child will finish school. There will be no work. That child will only get work unless if you put his name, Mohammed. That is the only time that child will get work. Who does that? You come to our land. They call us, we are the Biafrans. We know the fight has not finished. The Biafran war has not finished. All what they are doing is just camouflage. You can see we don't have seaports, we don't have airports, we don't have no amenities in our land, no good school, no hospital, no water, no lights. Even food to eat is a problem. How can you, as a mother, you only live on a daily bread? On even that daily bread, you are not sure of it. You are not sure of it. When they want to do something, they will just be doing it as if we, the Biafrans, we are not human beings. When they want to kill, they will come to our side, they will kill us. No television, no radio will carry it. They will kill and they will cover it. Is it our leaders? All of them, they cannot even talk on our behalf. The intimidation is too much. Among all what to total conclusion of what I'm saying, the intimidation is too much. The intimidation is too much. In the country we are, everybody has freedom of speech. But in Nigeria, there is no freedom of speech. If you talk, they catch you, they send DSS to go and arrest you. There's no way. How can it be? You are living in a land, you don't have peace of mind. You are not even sure of your life. No security. No nothing. No good road. The whole place is a death trap. And the money they are getting is from Biafran land. They are just doing all this is because they feel the money they are using to improve their place and develop their place because they get it from our land. But in our land, they get that in. You come there, you will be asking what is happening in this place. Nothing good. As a mother, as a sister, how can we see all these things? All these things are the things that Hamadi can see. He said over his dead body, he must go for it. Because anybody that is coming for this freedom is born for it. Everybody has his own portion to participate. My dear brothers, I have to be honest to you people. That is the thing that motivates me. Right from my mother brothers, they went to Biafran war. They were killed. I was born. I know how the Biafran war started and how the thing starts and how it ended. My dear, I have to be honest and realistic here. I see they hold now, so we go talking. They are not handling us with respect. They don't handle us as if we are in the same country with them. They take us like total stranger. We know this war is still on, it's not yet finished. We don't need a soothsayer to tell us. If we can tell ourselves the truth, forget about the people who feel when they give them that peanut, give them that money, because of that money they used to get, they will not have mouth to say the truth. They will not have mouth to defend their people. They will not have mouth to defend themselves. When will all this intimidation stop? And that is the reason why we said enough is enough. We cannot continue this way. We are going home, and we are going home. When the pastor was telling them, dialogue now, dialogue now, I saw something that is happening. There was something like a puppet going, and that puppet was going the way it is a white puppet, and that puppet was going, there was a very big lion that surrendered that puppet. That we are taking is he told them that something he see in this Nnamdi Kanu is more than what anybody can explain. Nigerian government were thinking it was a joke. It's not a joke, it's real. It's real. Why we are saying this today is this. No human being will be intimidated the way these people humiliate us. That person will not say, even if you are the owner of my life, leave me, let me die. Because now the life we are living, we are not living a just life. You can see it. It's just like we are all dead already. We are all dead already. Because when you see things happen in your fatherland, you come to other people's countries, see what is happening. See how the human beings are being treated. And you see how your own people, how they are being treated. Nobody, it will be that it will never give you joy. It will never give you joy. They are born to rule. They are born to rule. They are born to rule. Okay, as you people are born to rule, we are your slave. A slave master used to be free. Set us free now. Marriage now by force. Not be by force. as you take us as your slave, and we have been serving you, we cannot talk for how many years? 50-something years to 60 years, and you are not even glad. You don't want to set us free. Jehovah Nissi is going to set us free, and we are free indeed. We are free indeed. Nothing will stop it. We are free indeed. We are going home. And again, why you see me, I am doing this today, you see me, I am doing this. This is my reason. These are the things I see, and my brain want to burst. You will have your own people. They are graduates. A graduate is Okada man, because no work for him, because he's an Biafran man. A graduate is a Keke Marwa man, because there's no job for him. These children, when they see, they want to come to abroad, they will enter this high sea. When they enter the high sea, they will go and die there. Which people are dying? Is it not the Biafrans? Is it not the Biafrans? Whom will it be? My brothers, he asked me this question. These are my reasons, and these are what I see as a mother that motivate me to say, no, enough is enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think Biafra child will keep on coordinating till the Master Perez is back.
Yes,
so
yes. I just speak to him now. You know where they are in the zoo.
Of course.
And what they call Nigeria is a zoo. It's a country that in a minute you will have light. In the next seconds, the light will just switch off. And that is why they say Nigeria is a dark. Nigeria is a darkness. When you are talking about hellfire, that is what Nigeria is. You know, we are in Europe enjoying all these lights, good roads, good water. But when you are trying to tell the people in Nigeria, that is the reason why we are here, seeing what is going on in abroad. And we are trying to tell our people, let us change so that our place can be also like in abroad. Okay. Please, can you mute your mic? Mute your mic. Okay. When we are trying to tell our people that the reason why we are here, the reason why we find ourselves here in Europe is because Chukwu Okike has a plan for us. That is the reason why we scatter all over the world today, because we have seen, because I'm telling you, if we are doomed like Hausa people and keep on living in the land of Biafra, we can never know what is going on. That is why we are here. But sometimes there is something I don't understand about our people. When you are telling them we are here and we have seen the light and we are preaching for that light to come to Africa, then we keep on telling you, come back home. You know, I don't know why our people can never reason. But now let me delve into another point. We see what the saga is going on in social media, the saga that is going on. And they are telling us that they are doing it best. Some are saying that we have been in this struggle for years. And I want people to understand that we are in freedom fighting. We are not people that have a sentence. Maybe, for instance, they accuse you of doing something and they give you a jail sentence and you have 10 years or 6 years to finish and then you go back your home. We are talking about freedom fighting. Nobody can tell you that freedom will come tomorrow. But sometimes people are always putting allegation on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are saying that he promised them yesterday, he promised them today. You know, before I will begin to ask you people questions, I want people to understand that we have difference of freedom. You know, when you were accused of something and you get sentenced, and there is also a freedom that you have been accused, but you never get sentenced. You are in a police custody. So now, our people should also understand that anytime that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have interview with people, he always, because they always ask him this question, when do you think that Biafra is coming? He keep on telling them he will keep on pushing. If either Biafra come or he will die fighting for Biafra. That is one thing I want you people to talk about. Now, I will go straight to my sister. I want you to tell people, what do you understand about this freedom? Because some people don't understand what is freedom. Some people think that freedom of a nation, a new nation to come, they always think that it's something that person will come and tell you it will come tomorrow. Mazi Nnamdi can tell us that Biafra will come this year. But you know, sometimes he speak in parable. What Mazi Nnamdi can have brought this year is what will give us that freedom. Because most of the people think that we will sit in our comfortable zone and freedom will come. And we know quite right that those people that are against us, our opposition, they are coming with rifles. They are coming with AK-47, all sort of rifles, weapons. But some people are there telling us that peace will bring Biafra. And I want you to say something about this before I will go to our brother Oxen Okonkwo. Please tell people, what do you understand about freedom? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear brothers. Yes, the viewers all over the whole world, I have to contribute in this matter of freedom. And when Ahmadike said Biafra is coming this year, whether this year, whether today, whether tomorrow, today, tomorrow is the same. Anytime, any day, Biafra come, Biafra has come. That is the same. That is imparable. It's parable. It's parable. So, Ndi Igbo, there's a proverb who said, in Igbo language, Alowa alowa, umagbara enyaka. Alowa alowa, umagbara enyaka. We have to fight. When we fight, the spirit will follow to fight for us. We cannot sit down and say that Nnamdi Kanu told us Biafra is coming this year. For that, you go and relax in your executive chair. You relax, waiting for that Biafra to come from sky to fall on your head. You have to push. The more you push, he is pushing. You have to push. Everybody have to push. Not when you see somebody clean, when you see him climbing, pushing everybody climbing, and some people are there dragging him down. I'm very sorry, because they themselves, they don't know what they're doing. Biafra is for everyone. If Biafra come, it comes for me and you. If Biafra is good, it's good for me and you. It's not only for one person. You don't have to carry it and put it on his head. Yes, he was born on this course. And that's why you see him, he never get tired. Even with what all the cyborgs, what they are doing, he's supposed to be tired for a very long time. Because they have tried every possible means to frustrate him. Because he is ordained and he is still pushing, going ahead. And God will see it through. God will see him through. Biafra must surely come. Biafra must surely come, because Igbo people said in a proverb, Onye nkwe chi ya ekwe. Onye nkwe chi ya ekwe. When you accept something, the God, your own God will accept it. The spirit in you will accept it because you have accepted it. Which all of us have to accept it. Not we believe, because already we are already very close to the promised land, which we have to push hard. Everybody, be it man or woman, we have to push hard. Biafra is pregnant. It's like a pregnant mother. Now, Biafra, now, as you see, Biafra now, we are in a labor period. We are now in a labor period. The only thing that will happen now is let's just see how many centimeters it remains for it to be for the child to be born. So the problem we are having is the Ohaneses and the governors. Forget about all those Sabo. Their own is just often kupu. These are the people, and they are not even these governors and the Ohaneses. How many are there? The only thing is that because of a lot of people, we have our properties in Ugwausa, we have our properties in Lagos, we have our properties in that. Oduduwa is now asking for their own freedom. Is it not opportunity? Is it not a kudos for our Ohamadike? When we can have 3 to 1, check it yourself. The only thing we need is just, we are now on a labor period. We are on a labor period. So this freedom we are talking about is a question of something that every one of us have to bring out our time, our head, our brain work to make it happen so that this baby will be delivered as soon as possible. So that the baby will be delivered as soon as possible. But is this baby is going to be delivered? The answer is yes, it will be delivered. There is no child that have the pregnancy that will not be delivered. That baby must surely be delivered. That is Biafran, we must surely go home. We must surely go home. Why we are saying this is this. But my warning keep going to all this Sabo of a thing. They should be able to see they should be warned. They should be warned. Because when the calamity will come on them, they will be asking, what did they do? And it will be late for them. All the governors, they have to have a thinking. They have to check. See what happened in Cameroon. All their governors, senators, all of them, they resign. If our people can be able to stand and behave that way, we would have, for long, we would have gone home. But whether they like it or not, we are going home. There's no two ways about it. We are going home. Because the earlier, the better for them. Because when they are there looking to pick presidency, vice presidents, and senator, because of all these long throats, this is the thing that is killing them. When they say they like money more than anything, and they also proving it. Anyway, we thank Abaribe, who is there, but he can be able to speak. He can be able to talk the truth. He can be able to say it as in the heart. We thank him so much. But all what I am saying today, in conclusion of my matter, is let us put our heads together and make sure we push and join and not to be dividing, scattering. We don't have to allow it. We have to build ourselves and mold ourselves to be one so that we can be one. And when we say we are one, we say we are one. One family, one family. Ndewo. That's all I have to say about it.
Thank you, my sister. And I want you also to mute your mic so that we can't have any problem. Thank you very much for your own explanation. I got all your points and I grab it. I cannot lie to you. And now, my brother, Mazi Austin, I would also like to ask you some questions because we have to, nobody will tell us, nobody will say he don't know what is going on today in that contraption called Daminebu Zoo, Nigeria. Everybody know what is going on. Unless you are blind and you are deaf, then you can tell me I will agree with you. Even though the deaf can hear what is going on today in Nigeria. Now, Mazi Austin, there is a question that I want to ask you. You know that a lot of people are saying that Eastern region is a safest place in Biafra land or in that contraption called Damnable Zoo. And I want you to also observe, and you have heard it, that in Oyo, they are alarming. They are alarming. There is alarm today in Oyo that Fulani have entered there. And they were saying, a lot of people were saying that we don't need ESN. So I want to ask you right now, what do you think? Do you think that if Fulani finish with North people and they can be able to manage to come to the West, which is Yoruba Oduduwa, don't you think that they will come to Biafra? Or do you think that they will go back? Because a lot of people were saying that during the time of our grandfathers, they couldn't conquer us. And I keep on telling them, do you think that if we fold our hand, they cannot come in? Or what do you think? I want you to speak to our people because the world are listening. Because we have a lot of people that they never think. They tell us that we should fold our hands. We should begin to plead to Fulani Alamajiri. Those people that are coming with AK-47, they keep on telling us that we don't need any war. We don't need any fight. So what is your stake on this issue? I want you, before you go on, remember that they are now in Oyo. They are in Oyo now. Oyo. They are there. So what do you have to talk about those people that are deceiving our people? Some are saying that they, I don't know, some are saying that is good. Some are saying that don't deceive our people. Some are saying that what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu bring out is not real. I don't know, but I want you to say something about it before we will proceed. We keep on waiting for our brother Darlington Mazo Aleze. I know, zoo is a zoo. If problem of light is not there, the problem of our network will be there. Because they will subscribe for, they will pay for 1 month, but after 2 days, you will finish. This is how it is. Of course, then go on before we proceed. Thank you, Mazi Austin.
Thank you, Mwachineke. Thank you, Ezewine. I greet all of you for the opportunity. I hope, one of the things, I hope my voice can come out. Should I ride on? Okay, from the question that you have asked me, I would like to start to tell any man, any woman, any saboteur that will come to tell us that the eastern side is safest place. Is safest place. That person must be having what we call a fatal mental. Any man, any woman that will come to tell you that the east is abundant of peace, that person is in alliance with House of Fulani. Any pastor, any politician, any sabo that will come to tell you that after finishing in Oyo, that will not come to East, that person, the Fulanis, they do them from Nyash. It takes a bunch of being a stupid person to say that the East is the most safest place. No, it is not safest place. The East has been one of the most dangerous, the most unrest place where Hausa Fulani has made their domain. But the reason why now they are in Oyo, they are dealing with their people in the north also, is the prayer said by the indigenous people of Biafra. Then everything is repatriating back where it comes. That is what they call in the church, back to sender. And now it is back to sender. That is why everybody is running around. Let me go straight. It was one inconsequential person, Biafran child, that said to us that what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu brought to us, the Eastern security to guide our mother, our brothers and sisters, even our farm and our goat, which is more important. And they said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made a mistake, that he has created another kind of, I could say, they used to tag us. They are used in saying that everything that exists from the East is a terrorist organization because they are in alliance with the House of Fulani. House of Fulani is their master. People like Nyawodu, House of Fulani is their master. People like Owazurike, let me call them. Give me a chance to call them. I'm not offending anybody. These are the people that open their basket mouth that is leaking, and they're now saying that what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu brought, they don't want it, that there are more rest in the East. Who is alive in the East? Everybody, including the real houses, they are suffering. under the same Fulani and the British, of course. And that is why God has given us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom through his silence created for us ESN, in order to support, to safeguard our wives, our children, our mothers, even our homes from all these criminals, for all these terrorists of the House of Fulani. Even we are not even safe in the East. As I'm talking to you, the governors and also those people who say they are the stakeholders, they are more dangerous than the Fulanis. The Eastern governors are more dangerous than the Fulani. Who is more dangerous than Wike? For instance, who's more dangerous than Owazurike? Who's more dangerous than all these people? In fact, if it is Fulani, there was a place where I quoted for my viewers yesterday night or even this morning, one of the household enemy of David called, I forgot the name in the scripture, but this particular scripture is from the book of Psalm chapter 55, verse number 12. David said that if it is an enemy back there outside, he would have known how to guide himself from this enemy. But what we are suffering is what we call the household enemy. People inconsequential, people like Owazurike, people inconsequential, people like Wike, are they not from the East? How many people did Fulani kill, and how many massacre, genocide was committed by Wike? And they're telling us the Eastern is more rest. Anybody who is supporting that means the person need to go to an optical center. And of course, there's something happened with his ear. And that person is living in the kingdom of darkness. He's not existing as long as we are concerned. After they finish from Oyo, as you have asked, they will come, they will return back again, but this time it will not be anymore. Them returning to temper with the ESN means there's going to be a blood massacre. I said it this early morning. I come with my pamphlet, what God has given unto me, and I read it for the indigenous people of Biafra. They will not go to church this night, and the pastor will tell them before it is 12 o'clock, this year is going to be well. No. My people, it is never going to be well. In the East, from east to north, is going to be a blood massacre if they venture to come and touch any of one of our Eastern security men. Means Nigeria, of course, will be shed by blood this year. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done that which God has told him to do. And if they venture touch any of our Eastern security, this 2021 Biafran child is going to be a very brutal year for every demon, even to the saboteurs. If you check your message today, I asked you on your platform because I wanted to have a program with you. I didn't even know that I'm going to meet you here because I know you are a man that is intelligent and you know how to deal with the saboteurs. I can never stand on my platform without mentioning your name because I buy to your truth and it's like we are brother in this struggle. Very fiercely and saying the truth. People, I wanted to, let me ask you, I'm also going to ask you a question in this platform and you will answer me. What I sent you a message tonight, this afternoon, that I wanted to, when I called Chukwu Bikem, he says with the Biafran child, I said, what a coincidence. We have to start dealing with those who deal with us. So as you have asked me, there is no safer place in the East until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought this particular ESN. That is when they now call Shetima whatever, Shetima Karabi, or I don't know that rabbit name he answered, and now begin to ask the House of Fulanis to go back. Otherwise, the only security, the only peace we have had is since 1 month Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought ESN. It is clear to everybody, and our inside enemies doesn't want it. Now they are not running to north to tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started a terrorist organization. Now we accepted we are a terrorist organization. As long as for our mothers and our children, it is safe for us. How many terrorist organizations is in the East, in the West, in the North? How many? So East, there is no peace, and that is why we have launched our ESN under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that we can have peace in the East. Thank you, Machineke, and God bless you. I rest my case.
Thank you very, very much, my brother. Even though I never read that message, because I'm telling you, my phone just broke yesterday, and I also ordered phone yesterday, and I couldn't know that I would come up today. But as I finish my work and I come back home, and I see that the phone is here. So this is how God works. So Ada, there is something I want to ask you again. We are still waiting for Obare Ezechukum, the man that is anchoring this program. But you know, as far as we are in the struggle, there is no question we cannot bring out, or there is no question that we cannot answer as far as we are in the struggle. Or except some people that they are outside the struggle. If you are in the struggle, any question they ask you, you must have an answer. This is how it is. And we must keep on telling our people the truth. Only the truth can set us free. We have already discussed about those people that are waiting because Mazen Namdekan told them that Biafra is coming today. They are folding their hands. They think that manna will fall from heaven. This is the mentality of African people. This is the mentality and the lack of thinking of African people, because they always think that manna will fall from heaven. They don't know that all these countries that we are living today is people that build it. It did not fall from heaven. It's people that build it, people that construct all the roads and the factory and the buildings was built by a man. No, it did not fall from heaven. So, Ada, there's a question I want to ask you now. I want you to say something about it. Because we have all this sabo, they are everywhere. You know, sometimes I don't call all of them sabo because that is the word that we are using. Really, not all of them, they are sabo, because you cannot. Somebody who is calling me, please stop calling me, stop disturbing me, please. I don't want somebody to call me to distract this program that we're doing. So, my sister, there is something I want to ask you now. You know that what we are hearing from some inconsequential, relevant people in the media. They were saying that all this allegation that we are laying on people, now they are calling it allegation. I'm talking about Ushoka from Efo, because we will keep on calling their names because they are nobody. They are inconsequential. Believe me, as you said, you call them inconsequential, and that is exactly what they are. And we must keep on telling them who they are. Ushemefo and that Obi the Obienu, I don't know, that old buffoon, that old bunker living in America. He said that we are fabricating lies, giving people some allegation that we cannot prove. Now, and I want to ask you something, because I want the world to hear from you. Is it possible that if, even though, because this is what Ushoka from Efo is saying now, he was siding everybody, that those allegations were given to them, we are not sure. It's just what we are thinking that is happening. Now, I want to ask you something. Ada, as you are now, or do you think that Rafu Wazurike can be fighting for Biafran restoration and living in the land of Biafra, fighting for Biafra to come and living large in Biafra? Do you think that kind of thing can happen? And or do you think that even though what Ushoka from Efo said, that is only in the mouth, we are just saying, do you think that some of them can collect money? Or let me put it to you now, Ada. If you collected money from the zoo people to castigate what IPOB is doing, and people are coming to challenge you and ask you, Ada, you have collected money, can you bold enough and come out and be telling them that you received money? Is it possible? I want you to explain something to people, that there is no how a Sabo will collect money and come out and begin to tell you, regardless, no matter how you will ask him, he will never tell you that he received money. Or do you think that somebody can collect money and tell you, yes, he collected money? That is what I'm asking to you, my Ada. I hope you do understand my question. If you don't, I will still repeat it again in a simple terms or in a simplified words, so our people can also understand what we are talking about. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I really catch what you said. I'm with you. What happened is this. I have to be critical and be just in what I'm saying. And I have to say it as it hurts. That's how I go talking. Now, you see, somebody like Rafu Wazurike, We know it. We know it that this man has been bought. He was telling us that he went to prison because of Biafra. This Ralph did not go to prison because of Biafra. Yes, there was an old man from America who came out and testified the time he came in, what happened with Ralph was Rike. Why they imprisoned him? Not because of the Biafra, not because of struggling of Biafra. Not because of, okay, if Ralph was Rike said that he is fighting for Biafra restoration, how come when you see, no matter any branch you are, as long as you are fighting for Unwerenwe, you can even get your own, name it another name. Get this one, name it another name. But all of us are in the same circle. Am I correct or not? But this Ralph, when he see that they kill any of the IPOB, he will come and start telling the government. My dear, are we stupid? Are we not human beings? Are we no longer working with our brain? Do we need a Susoya to tell us that this man is up to something, that he has been bought? The time he came out and said that he is fighting for this Biafran restoration, they killed a lot of people and put them in Izu River. Because of this, he's a masop. He used our people. The blood of those innocent men and brothers he killed, they will fetch him out. Because he has been bought. He is only after building hotels here and there. He will just go at the back of where they do block. There he will be there, broadcasting that they should kill them, that they should kill them, that they should kill them. Who are they? Are you asking them to kill? Your brothers. You say you are a Biafran, and you are encouraging the Nigerian government, the army, to start killing them, and they are killing them is good. One weekend, there is Onselema, and kill a lot of our men. That is hundreds of men in our people. This week, was he said that he's no longer Igbo. Why he is Igbo man? What does Wike mean? Is it not Igbo name? This particular Wazirike came out and be gingering them, saying very good, that he give them kudos, that what they did, while they kill our people, they kill IPOB people, is right. And they know that IPOB people didn't do nothing. There is no flag of IPOB out. There is no uniform of IPOB out. This is answers, which is the whole Nigeria. But Wike has the God because he went to North. They promised him about election or no election, what rank they are going to give to him. He promised that he's going to end up IPOB. IPOB is not endable. Biafran restoration is nobody born by a woman can end it. Because it's thing of spirits. Nobody can end it. And the Wike, that man they called Wazirike have the guts to come and say kudos to Wike as he killed all the people. What are we saying again? We created this, Nnamdi Kanu created this ESN. ESN security. The same Wazirike came out again and be telling us that we don't need security in Biafra land. That we don't need security in Biafra. I follow him up. That we don't need security in Biafra land. And I was asking, a lot of people were asking, is this madman? Is this man mad? Because he has already promised his Fulani masters that he will make sure that he will subdue IPOB. The Masop is no longer working because he has already died them down. They don't do nothing, they don't hear their name. That is because of greed. What you know you cannot be able to do, and you see somebody doing it, instead of you to give that person kudos, you are there doing greed. Owazirike has been bought. He is not fighting for Biafra. It's a big time sabo. I am saying it, look at my eye. I am saying it. Owazirike is a big time sabo. He has been bought. The Fulani masters have given him a lot of money. That's the money. What is he working? Is he working? Then let him. He said he's a lawyer. When did you see him in a court defending anybody? Owazirike, who is telling the whole world that he's a lawyer? Have you ever heard that Owazirike has case today? He's going to court to defend this person. I'm asking the whole world. Have anybody heard that? What is Owazirike working? What is his job? That he will be building hotels here and there. It's the money that the Fulani masters gave to him. Owazirike, is he not the one who came and started swearing what they say is Bible, which is not even what they saw with him and his Dokubo? After Dokubo commands and they proved that Nnamdi Kanu gave him money, but they denied. They denied. You know, Hamadike don't talk anything. Anything that comes out from his mouth, what it is the truth, nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. So you know why I'm just saying it? Owazirike is not fighting for Biafra. Owazirike has been bought. What his Fulani masters now is doing with him, he promised them he's going to make sure there will be no agitation of IPOB and then Nnamdi Kanu, that is going to castigate them, that he will make sure they stop. But he cannot do it. I'm sorry for him and the Fulani masters. He cannot do it. I'm passing the message to them that they should go and collect their money which they gave to him, because he cannot do it. He can never. He has already been bought. Now, coming to Uche Mefo, as you asked me, normally, nobody, if they put somebody now and say they bought you, just like Owazirike was telling us that he did not collect any money, which everybody have seen his own handwriting. You don't need any Susoya to tell you, say, you collect, you don't collect. You collect, yes, you collect. But we don't talk and say you collect, because with what you're doing, your attitude, your character, we know you collect. Uche Mefo matter now. I am very, very disappointed with Uche Mefo. You know why? I know Uche Mefo very well. I have seen one-to-one with Uche Mefo, we talk. I know Uche Mefo very well. If I don't know him, I cannot talk about him. Uche Mefo coming to this stage he is, I am totally disappointed in him. You know why? Because Igbo people, I have to bring up a proverb. Igbo people will say, "Now, anaghị agba ọsọ ehihie n'efu." Awọ, akpọrọ m ihe awọ, toad. Before you see toad running in the afternoon, something might have been pursuing him or that toad. Am I correct? Now, you know why I'm saying this? Uche Mefo cannot just come at this point, at this particular point in time. No matter whatever they did to Uche Mefo, the Reverend Father beg Uche Mefo, our mother in America beg Uche Mefo, promise him that he's going to give such amount of money. They did everything with Uche Mefo for Uche Mefo to be resurrected. Let's just talk this matter. And he was even saying that upon what the cabinet did to him, that Nnamdi Kanu did not say anything, which means his mother, according to what I heard from his mouth, the way I heard it, his mother is not even between him and Nnamdi Kanu. His problem is not that when he is talking, he's bringing Nnamdi Kanu because they have already bought him. So you want to bring them as But in the other way, you know, when somebody is telling lie, watch that person's mouth. What he said today is not what he's going to talk tomorrow. His matter will be changing every day, because he has no case. If you have matter with the cabinet, they told you, okay, wait, we have to do. He said it is too late. He said you are a man. They call you again, even more than stealing and begging you. Don't wait, do please don't. You don't want to listen because you have already promised them. Because you have already decided to collect that. You know that will tarnish your image till the day you will die, generation to generation. Ifajula, up to today, what happened to Ifajula? The family of Ifajula is here, suffering it. It's something that can never decay. It's something that will. I'm passing this message to Uchemefo. Anywhere he is, let him listen to me. Because I am saying it, both him and his crook. That man that he said that is an old man, instead of him to advise Uchemefo, he is, when he asks Uchemefo question, he is the one to he's the one to capture it. Start answering. Gingering Uchemefo. And what I want to tell you, nobody that they will give money by, say, make sure you drop, make sure you stop this, come and give us the secret of this, the secret of that. That will come out and tell you, listen, don't take money. Who will tell you that he has taken money? Nobody who takes bribe that will tell you that he took bribe. He took bribe. It's not possible. So what I want to let you people know today is it. Uchemefo must be the highest foolish person because he is stupid. If he has his brain, I am saying it to him and to the whole world so that everybody will hear it. If Uchemefo is intelligent, even if you withdraw, you keep your mouth shut, close your mouth. You close your mouth. Even if anybody come there this Sabbath, they want to come. People like Wazirike, people like Banfulo, Asari Dakobo, people like all those ones when they go to his platform. Yeah, normally, if it's somebody who is intelligent enough, I don't know the type of wife he has. You will tell them, please, I am not here to discuss Nnamdi Kanu. I am not here to discuss IPOB. I am not here to discuss anybody. I am here to bring another topic that will help the Biafran resolution. Somebody who carry his own gossip will put it in his pockets. They will not have anything to gossip about. But when you want to touch him, his start will be leaking. I'm looking, I said, what kind of human being? Is it the person I know last time? Is it the person I'm seeing here? You know, when these people, they are bots, and they give them their money, or they promise them heaven and earth, they will do every possible thing they can to deliver. Are you getting what I'm saying? They will do everything they could to deliver. And that is what he is doing. Because if they did not give him any money or promise him anything, believe me honestly, he said he is still in IPOB. He will be fighting for the goodness of IPOB. He will be doing everything to make sure the struggle will continue. If there's a way where the people in his that loves him, that will see how he is going, they will say, this man has a very good heart. He still respects our leader. If you want to bring matter about our leader, he will say, no. Nnamdi Kanu is my leader, is your leader. I don't. My coming here is not because of to castigate anybody. It's to bring the struggle going ahead. Everybody will look at it that this thing we are talking is not right. That this man is innocent. That this man is innocent.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Calm down.
To render.
Calm down.
So yes, why I am saying this is this. We cannot, nobody ever can come here to convince us that Uche Mefa was not bribed. That Uche Mefa has not been paid off. So that is the thing. Because they say, I'm sorry to say this. From your character, from their attitude, their character, we shall know them. These are the thing. We don't need anybody to tell us who is a sabo. In IPOD, we don't need anybody to tell us who is a sabo. With your character and your attitude, you tell us who you are. With your character, your attitude, you tell us whom you are. We look you. So what I want to do and to say, to round up everything I said, is this. They have been gods, but God is going to visit them. The God of the land is going to visit them one by one. And all the lives which they waste, their blood is going to fetch them. This is what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Obareze. We have been waiting for you, but we thank God that you are back again.
Okay.
We have been waiting for you. Thank you for your backing. Thank you. We want you to say something, please.
Thank you, my brother from another mother, the Biafran child, Okechukwu, and Mazi Austin Nwokonkwo, and Ada Biafra himself. In fact, you are not Ada Biafra, you are the mother of Biafrans because you're a queen. If I tell you people what happened just these few minutes that I disappeared on air, you will not believe it. Some people doesn't know the battle we are fighting to bring one single broadcast to them. I had attack on my networking. My phone just freezed. The second phone network stopped working. I had data inside it. I tried to connect, no way. I tried to connect, no way. Then I had to log out to use another phone to, go on my on my bank account online to put credit. I put credit 4 different times. The credit will be sent, but it will not reflect on my phone. So I had to do something that I'm not going to say live here, because if they chase us from the right, we escape from the left. If they chase us from the left, we will stay up and way from left. Nadia. So I am back and I'm resolute. I was not happy because I have not been here, but I'm happy that you guys are kicking the program going. I trust you, and I trust Austin, and I trust Ada Biafra, SNY Biafra, that you guys are going to do excellently well, even if I'm not there. But you guys know that I see the hot now, so they talk. That is why as I come back now, I was giving our sister a sign, because I want to bring somebody to this program. I want to introduce somebody to this program who is going to speak to us. She is a Haitian, but a Biafran of Igbo extraction, whose parents, whose progenitors were sold during the war. So I'm going to call her, and she's going to speak to the whole world to hear. And I think I've given her a name. Her name, the name I gave her is Chidimma, because she's very beautiful, and her God is also beautiful. Meanwhile, the husband is my very good friend. The husband is also a very formidable man. You can imagine when a Haitian acknowledge himself and herself as Biafrans, speaking that they want to be supporting the movement. They want to be paying money into the account of this movement to make sure that ESN are feeding, to make sure that they are supporting the movement. From Haiti, then you stupid idiot from Anambra, from Enugu, from Imo, from Akwa Ibom, from different kind of places in Biafra land are still there gossiping. Somebody from Haiti that I'm going to bring into this program now, she's going to speak. She and her husband is out to support the struggle, all the way from Haiti. But they acknowledge their origin, and blood is thicker than water, as you can know. So I am bringing in Mrs. Christian Edwards, not on video, but on call. So I want to put her on call so that she will speak, that the world may hear her voice. I want to bring her to this program, after which we will continue from where people stop. Please pardon me. After that, then we'll open line. Welcome to the program, Mrs. Edward. Now, so they talk on my sister. Please, I would like you to introduce yourself once again on the program, I don't want to talk too much about you. I just want you to express yourself. Feel free. You are at home with your brothers and your sisters, and the world is listening to you. You are going to tell us your origin, and you're going to tell us where you are a city, where you find yourself as a citizen, and you're going to tell us why you are supporting this movement, you and your husband. Please go ahead and talk to the world.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Christina Edward. I reside in Canada, Montreal specifically, and I am a Haitian by blood and Biafran real background. And I support IPOB because IPOB is simply marvelous. When I first heard Mazi Namdekano, I said, this is a real man. This is a real freedom fighter. The way he was genuine, the way he loved his people, I couldn't believe. I thought these things were in the old age, but it still exists today in 2020. And I like the zeal that he had, and I just knew right away he was an honest man. That's why I started to follow him. And I introduced Mazi indirectly to my husband, and then my husband loved him too. And I said, yes, we're going to follow this man, because we have in mind one day we want to go and live in Biafra land. So that's why we believe and we support the cause.
Go ahead.
And,
go ahead. Continue. We're happy.
And then I started to, thank you. Then we started to look in the social media platforms and only follow those we know who are honest and who are very passionate about the cause. And we could easily identify them. And we only stick to people who are truthful, who's not afraid of speaking the truth, and who truly want to be free and want a better life for themselves and for their children and for their people. And this is why we have decided to join IPOB, follow and contribute and help in any way that we can.
Thank you so much, my dear sister. I want to Lachagonu in Igbo language. Lachagonu means let me help you to join some little issues in Igbo language. Now I want Biafrans that are listening to this program to begin to think, if somebody who is a Haitian by blood, but the real origin Biafra, is eager to support the struggle for the emancipation of the Biafran people, you can imagine, I want you people to begin to imagine how it sounds. This lady is a Haitian living in Canada with her husband and her children, and they are comfortable. I mean, they are comfortable. If there is any war in Biafra land now, she will not be killed, her husband will not be killed, the son will not be killed, the parents will not be killed. She is 100% okay. But she is still having this belief that one day she is supposed to come and live in Biafra land because that is her true origin. And because of that, she is supporting IPOB. She and her husband, in fact, like they called me on the other day and I told them that any day you're coming to Biafra land, that I'm going to host you. I said it and I'm going to do it. Because they say that blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than crude oil. The Hausa Fulani, they like crude oil. So now, if they have come out to say, we want to join IPOB in Canada, give us contact, give us information on how we should be contributing to the movement, because we love what you are doing, because we have find out that we are part and parcel of this family. My brother, in fact, I don't know, I wish you and your husband are closer to me. The way I will hug you some people may misquote me, but I want to appreciate you guys because I know there are other people like you who are hungry to know their origin, who have found out that they are Biafran, but they cannot express themselves. I want to use you guys as example and as a point of contact to all the black people whose parents have been sold. Because if you go to Haiti today, we have similar tradition in Haiti, which I'm going to ask her right now, and she's going to tell us. Please, in Haiti,
too much similarity, too much.
I want you to
too much. I would say personally.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
You go ahead. Continue.
Okay, I would say. Okay, thank you. I would say personally, I think Haitians are at least 60% Biafran. The way the culture, the way even the dance, I was able to see some dance. We have the masquerade the same way. It's too much similarity. And when I hear people speaking Igbo, there's some Haitian words. Maybe they don't mean the same thing, but the same words. And even also, I noticed in Yoruba, a lot of the way they speak, a lot of Haitian words. So there must be a strong presence there. I know Haitians were mainly taken from the Bight of Biafra. That's for sure. No question about that. And the Bight of Benin and a little bit of Congo. This is true, a little bit of Congo and Togo. So from the Bight of Biafra, Benin, Togo, it's really where the Haitians are from.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for this explanation. In Arochukwu, there is a tradition, there is a culture that they call Ogonogaro. I think you people do it in Haiti, right?
I don't know if it will be the same thing, but we have a lot of masquerade tradition. We actually have a dance called Igbo dance. And we call it Igbo dance.
They call it Igbo dance?
Because our ancestors,
hey.
we call it Igbo dance.
Oh my God. Okay.
If you go online, you could Google it and you see, or you could YouTube it, you could see some people performing the Igbo dance.
Beautiful.
This is how we say it.
Thank you. Thank you. Anywhere our people are in the world, you must single them out.
We call it Igbo dance. Oh. So I know our ancestors are.
Yeah, continue.
Mm-hmm. I see a lot of young Haitian men. I see a lot of young Haitian men, the way they're so zealous. Right now, there's revolution in Haiti, but you will never see that in mainstream media. It's been going on at least 2-3 years. At least. People are demanding for change. They're not backing down no matter what. People are dying every day. They don't care. They want a change, and they're going to get it. And when I see the way they're fearless, and I see the Biafrans on the street protesting, I see Biafrans on the street protesting, we look like the same people. The same people with similar plights.
The same way we look, you're right. That's correct. Hello, my sister. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. Yes, I want you to stay tuned. A lot of people want to call, but I want you to stay tuned. Do not drop the call. And I want my brother, if they have any question to ask you, then they should go ahead to ask you 1 or 2 questions. Then those ones that you know, you can go ahead and answer. Those ones that you don't know, then you say you don't know this, because we know the history that the Haitians, in fact, you say 60%, but I'm telling you that 90% of Haitians are Biafrans. Believe it or not, because they are. Yes, of course, up to 90%. So,
you never know. You never know. For me, I said at least. That's why I said at least.
Okay.
I said at least.
You are right. So I want my brother Austin Okonkwo to ask you a question. If you Austin, you have anything to ask our sister from Haiti, please go ahead and ask her.
My sister, God bless you.
Austin, your voice is not coming out.
It's not coming out?
He's coming now. It's okay now. Go ahead.
Okay. My sister, God bless you.
You too. Thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Mazo Okonkwo. I have a question to ask you, and I hope you're hearing me.
Go ahead.
I didn't hear you.
You have a question.
It was echoing. I didn't hear you, brother.
Yeah,
Can you go again?
He have a question.
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. The question that I want to ask you is, in Haiti, where you come from, do you people have masquerade? Masquerade. Do you know what is masquerade? That is my question.
Yes, I do. We do have masquerade in Haiti. We have it several times a year sometimes.
Okay. You heard him, you heard her, that they have masquerade in Haiti. Yes, Mazi, Biafran child, you have any question to ask her?
My sister, I greet you. Good evening from here. I have no question to ask my sister because I'm living here in Europe. I also know the history of Haiti. I know that, as you said, Obareze, believe in me, 90% of Haiti, they are from Biafra land. Because when you are talking about the slave trade, you will understand where the majority people, when the slave people come to Africa, where did they buy people? From where they sold people most. And that is what we have to understand. That you see, even though in America, most of black people in America, they are from Biafra land. But the reason why they never claim to be a Biafran is because Africa is dark. If we restore Biafra, they by themselves, they will come back home because they are seeing Africa, they are nothing. But believe in me, the day that we will restore Biafra, believe in me, they will come by themselves because we are one people. We are one people. I have no question to ask you, my sister, because I know that we are one people. But as time goes on, we will unite as one people. Thank you, my sister, for joining this program. I love you people so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Biafran child. Now, my sister, listen, Ezenwa, I want to ask you a question. Ezenwa, go ahead.
My sister, good evening. You are welcome. You are our blood. And we are saying welcome to you. Because we are the people that love, we are accommodating. We, the Biafrans, we are very much accommodating. So what I am going to let you know is that during the Biafran and the Nigerian war, it will be that the genocide they committed because they didn't fight any war. It was Britain and Russia that did the fight for them. During that period, Haiti was among the people that was sending relief to us.
That's correct.
You understand? Haiti was among the people that sent us relief at the Gabon. So why
they acknowledge Biafra. Continue.
Yes, why I am just telling you this is this, my sister, is to tell you blood is not, it doesn't lie. Blood doesn't lie. I have a lot of Haiti friends here we live. They take me like their own sister. The time I entered this Belgium new, I work with Ambassador of Haiti, Madame Sharp. The way she treats me, and if you see us, our character, our color, our attitude is the same thing.
That's correct.
When you see the difference, we never lie. The blood never lie.
At all.
But in America, a lot of our people are there, and we are telling you people that you people are coming back home.
Of course.
Now we are saying you people are coming back home. You people are welcome. We will celebrate you people. Immediately we have Biafra, we will celebrate and we will open door that all our brothers and sisters outside that is in diaspora, that they have to come back home. If it's possible, they will give you a place, you people, an estate where you people will be able to sanction your own place to build house, because there's no place like home. That's what I want to tell you. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Ezenwa. And my sister.
Thank you. And if I can ask, the reason why Haiti has always supported and acknowledged Biafra is because it's in record that most of Haitians are from the Bight of Biafra. So it would be ridiculous not to support where you're from.
Of course, that's correct.
So that's why Haiti has always acknowledged and supported Biafra.
Beautiful. Now, my sister, somebody asked on the comment box, on this comment section, do you people eat kola nut? Kola nut. Do you eat kola nut in Haiti?
Kola nut.
Yes.
I don't know what's kola nut.
When somebody come to your
house, maybe we have a different name for that.
Let me explain to you. When somebody come to your house, there is a seed that is called kola nut. You offer it to the person, you use it to pray. like abolition. You use it to pray. After that, you break it into pieces. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5. It's called kola nut. Do you people have such a thing in Haiti?
Personally, I've never heard of it, but I know whenever someone comes to your house, the person has to feel at home. If you have to give up your own bedroom, so to make the person comfortable, then you have to do that.
Beautiful.
If you have to eat the last bite, if the person the person you invited in must eat first. You have to make sure that the person is taken care of first, and then you eat after. Then you could eat.
Beautiful. And our people are saying that they love you people and they're highly welcome to Biafra. And I want your husband to also speak to the world, because your husband is there. Call him to come and talk to his brothers and sisters.
No problem. My husband is not from Haiti though. He's from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, another island.
Okay, another island. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I want him to talk
He's
to
from
us.
another island.
I want him to talk to us. Please call
No
me.
problem. But he believes that his ancestors were also taken from the Bight of Biafra.
Beautiful.
Because they used to have shipwrecks all the time coming from Nigeria, coming from the coast of the Bight of Biafra.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
But he could tell you all this.
Beautiful. Give him the phone. Let's
Okay.
hear from
Please
him.
hold the line. Please hold the line. I will put him on the phone.
Thank you. Wow. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. You see what Mazen Nandekan have done? Mazen Nandekan is busy uniting all Biafrans worldwide.
Hello, lovers of freedom.
Welcome, Aside Heart.
I see the heart. I see the heart. I saw the doctor come.
Go ahead. Go ahead, my brother.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. I just want to say thanks to you and your panel for having us. It's a pleasure being a part of this. I know we started the fight late. We started late in a sense that we are not from the original. However, we still believe that we're from the original. If you understand what I mean.
Yes.
And like I said, I want to thank the people of Biafra, and not just Biafra, but the worldwide who are in the struggle, who are in the fight, because I know a freedom for Biafra, it will be a freedom for us. Nice. And not just us here in whether Canada or the US, but the entire Caribbean. We knowing we have somewhere to go to, knowing we have a home, knowing that, it's like you have a motherland, or we have our mother's home. There are often times when people are being in a certain jam, they oftentimes go back to their mothers or to their parents' home. So knowing that our home is right there and it's welcoming, and we have family like you and everyone on the panel, and even in Biafra on a whole, or Dodo, or whoever is listening to us, the Middle Belt or wherever, knowing that we have people like you who are going to welcome us home, it melts our heart knowing that. So that's why we know a freedom for Biafra is a freedom for all. And before I even continue, I want to say hi to the princess. Well, oftentimes we'll say empress, but our mothers would be our queen and our wives would be our empress. So I want to say that a good day to my queen there at the top, and my brothers or my uncles, and on your panel, and you as well. And to the people who are listening, a good afternoon from here. Well, it's afternoon here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aaron. May Chukwu Okike bless you and your family. And as you keep supporting this struggle, may God support everything you and your family does. We are one people, the same blood, the same lineage. Thank you so much, my brother. May God bless you. Stay tuned as we want to bring other people to contribute to the program. God bless you. Thank you. Yes, a lot of people are calling. So the line is open now. Let us answer more people to, let's put some people online to know what they have to say. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot.
Hello, good evening from here.
If you call us, you tell us Aside Hot.
Hello?
So tell us Aside Hot now, so you go talk.
Okay, good evening from here. My name is Udwak Udo. I'm calling from Akwa Ibom State.
Have you listened to this
Am
program?
I coming out clear?
Have you listened to this program before?
Yes, I've called before.
Okay.
I've called before.
I said, if you want to speak to us, we have a password.
I just want to
listen, Udwak, listen. If you are a member of, if you are a follower of this program, you should understand how we do it here. When you call, you tell us how it is hot. That is how you are going to say it. Hot is truth is painful. Truth is hot. So you are going to talk to us with truth. That is what it means. So without you telling us as it is hot, now so you go talk, we will not allow you to speak. I'm sorry. So you have to start afresh to address us as it is hot. Now so you go talk, please.
Okay. First of all, I have to thank you for giving me the audience to speak on your platform. I know it's not easy to get you. I was calling you for a long time and you've not picked. First of all, I have to thank every of them that participated in this program. It has been a very wonderful and a very glorious day for everybody as a Biafran that Eastern Security Network has come to stay. Here in Akwa Ibom, the governor supported it. We don't have any security outfit that the governor floated, even in Cross River State. And even in Bayelsa, they don't have. It's just paper stock. None of the governors in where I come from has done that because here in Akwa Ibom, we are Biafrans. Nobody is saying I'm a Niger Delta. It's just those that have been washed by politicians. I don't know if I'm coming out clear there.
The word is listening to you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead. The word is listening to you.
So when I see most people come out online to say this man is not getting it right, I was having a debate with one of a colleague of mine from the job, and I told him, you don't have light in your community, you don't have road, but you say you have oil. Why can't that oil give you light, give you road? He says, my brother, no, you say this is not going to work, but you know, say everybody for Nigeria don't corrupt, no go feel lead us. So I joined this train where they go now. Say, my brother, let me say to join, but people see they disappoint people. I said, fear is the enemy of man. That is one thing you don't understand. When you fear, your enemy conquers you. So remove that fear in you and follow this train that is moving, and you won't regret it.
Okay, my brother, round up, please. Round up. Let us answer another call, please. Round up.
Okay.
Round up. Okay. Okay, he dropped. I said round up and he dropped. Let us answer this caller. This caller has been calling for a very long time. Welcome to the program, as it is hot. Hello? I've answered you. You've been calling. I've answered you, but your voice is not coming out. We are not hearing you speak. Welcome to the program, as it is hot.
Yeah, as it is hot. Now, sorry to talk.
Go ahead, my brother, and tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Mazi Kukunonyam Chikudoze Kita from Umuruko, Newi South Local Government, living in Istanbul, Turkey.
Go ahead, my brother, make your contributions.
Yeah. I will use this opportunity to thank each and every one of you that stand on the truth. You know, I say, my school Kabiama, bless and protect you people. And most especially, my school Kabiama, protect our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Oku Kano. Esidora one of Biafra land. Esidora one of Africa. Mana even the
No, not yet.
Okay,
not yet. Please,
okay.
English.
What I'm trying to say, because of Ishamofor, it's not today that bastard betrayed IPOB. Ishamofor betrayed IPOB even when our leader was in the detection of the zoo. I know how many times that I confront Ishamofor on the program.
Brother, excuse me. I'm sorry to cut you short. I don't want Uchemefor talk to take over this discussion today. We are talking. Please, I don't want you to take over. Everybody knows he's a betrayer. If you have something else to say about Biafra, please go ahead. Because I'm getting pissed off hearing about Uchemefo. Please, Uchemefo is inconsequential. We should not make him a topic. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay, that's right. Okay, one thing I want to say that I said all of you to kiddos, keep on doing the good things, keep on making people, keep on making the good work.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for your contribution. As and why I know you may like to have something to say, but calm down.
I see the hot too. That's why I go talk. I see the hot too. That's why I don't begin the talk.
Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Welcome to the program. Your name and where
hello, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. I see the hot. Now so we go talk. We go talk and well. My brother, thank you for the program that you are doing. Believe you me, I have been following you. My name is Bright Daniel. I am calling from the United States. You can hear me? So
I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
Hello. Hear me?
I didn't hear you. The word is hearing
you.
I can hear you, brother.
Thank you.
Stop listening to yourself. Just talk direct.
Okay. So I believe you me. I have been following what you are doing, and I am happy, enjoying it. And we are all preaching the gospel. Don't be offended. I'm at work. I have a medical doctor in a hospital. I just have to hide somewhere to talk because I'm interested. So what I'm saying is this. I have an expectation that I needed Mazen and the Kalu to do the first program that we are having. I wanted to contribute. I called so many times I couldn't get across. My expectation as he hit us well with Eastern Security Network. Another one that I want him to hit us with in this 2021 is to give us our currency so that we will stop using this naira. Let him hit us, let him work towards giving us our currency so that before January will finish, we will have our currency, our Biafran currency, the Idema, or whatever name he will give it. Anything he does is good. He is a man that when I hear his voice every day, that is what I listen in my radio, in my phone, all along. Let me tell you something. Are you hearing me live, brother?
The word is listening to you, and make it short, please. A lot of people are calling.
Thank you. So what I'm saying is this: for those who do not know, for those who have not known what Mazen Namdekalo has done, please go back to his page or go to IPOB Community Radio and listen to previous messages start from 2002, 2003, and they see how this family started. See how soldier goes, soldier comes, and see where we have reached. That will help you because nobody will have time to teach you if you are lost. So you go back to his page. If you open his page, you click on the videos, you will hear previous messages that he has given. Start listening to them one by one. That is what I have done to build myself, to learn more than the one I learned from school, more than the one lecturers teach me. More than the one
my brother. Okay,
so
my brother, hold on.
Everybody.
Thank you. My sister, do you have anything to say about what our brother talked about, that he's expecting Mazen Nandekano to give us a Biafra currency, even when Biafra have not been restored? So, as a why, I want you to make a comment over that before I will finalize it.
My good people and our great listeners, what I want to say about that, yes, that he said what he feels in his mind. Everything has procedure. Everything has procedure. Coming to tell Hamadike to get our Biafran currency, what he does is not something we talk in open. Because, the worst has ear, they can listen. There's things we can discuss here, there's things we don't have to talk about here. So that is his own mind and his own, what he feels, he explained. Me, as somebody who is in this program, I will not tell him, yes, I support that, or I don't support that. Because everything has procedure. When that time comes, that will take its own place. This insecurity network he says. Nobody told him about this. He did it because his God tells him how to handle things. And we have to support him with whatever he comes out with. That is why we have to be a good listener and obey before complaining. We have to obey. So that is what I have to say coming to what he said. It's a good idea, but everything has its own time. That is what I have to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Ezenwai, for responding to him in regards to that. I have answered your call. Stay where you are. The caller on WhatsApp, stay where you are. I've answered your call already. Just stay where you are. Now, as it is hot, now so
good morning from here. Good morning from here.
Stay where you are.
As it is hot, I want to talk up.
Now, so stay where you are. Stay where you are. Wait, hold on. Stay where you are.
I call him from Pakistan.
Stay where you are. Can you hear what I'm saying?
Pakistan.
Stay where you are. Wait. Hey.
That's all.
Our people know they hear. Stay where you are. Wait, and he's still talking. He's not listening. They just pick call. Once you pick their call, they begin to talk. They will not listen to you. So I was trying to say something about the previous caller that asked that our leader is expecting our leader to give us Biafra currency. Now, my brother, let me tell you something. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not a tout. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not a fool. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not a small boy. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is educated. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not the only person who is deciding on the things that is happening in this struggle. There are other big shots that you don't know that are behind Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in this struggle. So our people says that you have to fight and get a land before you begin to fight for math. So the issue of Biafra currency should not arise for now. What we should be talking about right now is how we are going to protect our lives and how we are going to fight and get Biafra restored. After that, every other thing will follow. So the issue of him bringing what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not Wazirike, who have printed a Biafra passport, selling it, printed a plate number, selling it, all in the name of freedom fighting. No, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu cannot do not such thing for now. It's a good idea, but it's not for now. Before you go, you have to talk about the country in the. So that is my own take on this. So let me answer someone else call because someone is already online calling us for a very long time. Welcome to the program As It Is Hot.
Hello. As It Is Hot, no sir, I go talk.
Welcome. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. You have only 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay, my brother. Good evening, every one of you. My name is Ernest. I'm from Enugu, Biafra, living in Senegal. So, my brother, I don't have much time. Others have to call, but I have a little thing to put in this matter. So, the thing I want to add here is that I want to advise our people. In this struggle, a lot of things happen, and when our enemies they come with a lot of tactics. Our former deputy leader, Uchemefo. Now I don't like to talk about him, but there is something I want to say that our people are keen into, which I don't see it as right thing to do. The other time I come across their discussion. He said that he's calling for a peace, and someone.
Please, if you call and you have something to say, we're going to give you audience. but not Uche before Uche before. I don't want Uche before to be taking. I don't want Uche before to be taking our topic to be taking our time here. Please, let's discuss about some important issues. How we're going to move Biafra forward. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot. Somebody called and the person is not paying attention, and you call this program and they are not talking, and I've answered their call. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot.
Well done, Aside Hot. Now, so I go talk.
Thank you, my brother. Your name and where you're calling from?
Aside Hot. Now, so I go talk.
Welcome to the program. Your name and where you're calling from?
Well, my name is John. I'm calling from Germany. My good brother, I thank you very much as you. My name is John. I'm calling from Germany. Can you hear me?
The world is hearing you. Stop listening to yourself. You are listening to your voice.
No, I'm not listening to my device.
Then go ahead and talk.
I'm not listening to my device.
Go ahead and talk.
So, okay, thank you very much. I want to thank you for. Okay, I'm not listening to myself.
I hate people that lies. If you watch this man, you notice that he is talking and listening to his voice. And the way he's speaking to me from here, the speed of sound is not the same with the one you are hearing on your platform, on the platform you are listening with. You are listening to yourself and you say you're not listening to yourself. We don't lie here. That is why I tell you, when you call us, you tell us Aside Hot, that's why you go talk up. And that is truth and nothing but the truth. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot.
Hello. Hello.
If you cannot contribute to this program, please you give away. Let those that want to contribute call us. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot.
Yeah, Aside Hot, speaker. Good afternoon, good evening, my brothers and sisters all over the world. Thank you very much for this program tonight.
Thank you very much.
You know, this 2020, we have a lot damages because it's not coronavirus that we're supposed to march in Washington, D.C. on behalf of Magna De Carlo, his proposal. The coronavirus policy for us. But I pray this 2021 will bring a great year for IPOB and the indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. So another thing I want to say, since we was written said that in the eastern side that we don't need security as speed, but he will always use bodyguard and security to go. All the governors in eastern region, they always use security. But they said that that place is peaceful. They should ask themselves question. Brother, Magna De Carlo teach me a lot. Magna De Carlo let me to know that and your map people and all these Libanese, they are all my brothers. So thank you very much. My name is Osaka. I thank you guys forever.
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution, my brother. Thank you so much for your contribution. I want those people that listen. When you call, you listen. Not that you call, you begin to talk. And when I try to correct you, people say that I'm shouting. It doesn't matter. Whatever you say. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program and continue. Tell us where you're calling from and your name.
Well, my name is Ikechi. I'm calling from Spain. Yeah, I'm happy to speak in the program. Although this is my first time. I'm from Imo State in Eastern Bando, precisely Biafrans. I'm calling to thank you people for the support and the guideline and what you guys are doing, to open the eyes of those who are still sleeping. You understand? So I'm so grateful. I always watch this program, but this is my first time, as I said. I'm so grateful, and I want to tell all the freedom fighters, the lovers of freedom fighters all over the world, who love what's going on and how we are trying to, overcome our enemies. I want to appreciate them and to tell them to, support what IPOB are doing, because
is going to liberate the whole of Africa, not only in Nigeria, not only the Biafra land. And I want to encourage them to support even the enemies of freedom fighters, enemies of Biafra. Is going to, it's going to liberate them as well. So I also want to thank the freedom fighters all over the world that they feel the ways, they feel that Biafra land is their place, as in, is the origin, is their motherland, is where they come from. I also want them to thank them to encourage them as well to support the Biafra struggle, because they are going to benefit from it. Because we, the Biafran, we are so much accommodated in terms of maybe they can relocate to Biafra land when Biafra comes, to relax and have a freedom over there. So I want to thank all the Biafrans all over the world to keep supporting and support the IPOB as well let's join our hands to get what we want. I just want to appreciate the people for what you're doing. I'm so much grateful, to always listen to the programs. And my thanks goes to Martin and DiCarlo for what he has been doing, because it's not an easy, task, for someone to bring out his own self like this to fight, as in to bring out as in with truth and everything. You understand? That's why our God is always, backing him up and giving him the right direction, how to pursue the struggle. Because the enemies they have tried so many ways and so many, with so many things, but they couldn't know his whereabouts and how he's, succeeding it. It's only God that can do it. I thank him once again and thank you people for the support and the program, how it's going and how you guys are running it. I see much of here them. I keep blessing you all and supporting for all what you guys are doing. In the name of
thank you very, very much for your contribution. That's why I hope you are still there. I hope you are still there, because we are moving fastly and speedily on this program, and the topic is versatile. We don't have a special topic we are discussing about, but I don't want, when people call, they use Uchemefo to take our airtime, because Uchemefo is inconsequential. We should not be talking much of that man that have come to put a very big pain in the heart of everybody. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot.
Hello, Mazi. Hello, Mazi.
Welcome to the program, Aside Hot.
Yeah, Mazi. Good evening, Mazi, from South Africa. I am happy to be here today. It's my first time to attend this your program, but I like what you are doing. Okay. I just want to put one or two things in this program, and I think you're going to help us. My first opinion was people that are saying that Mazin and Decano promising them that Biafra will come on the 2020. Understand? They are getting him wrong. One thing you have to know about our people, I don't blame Buhari saying that Nigerian youth, they are lazy, or Nigerian people, they are lazy. You know the particular people he's telling that. If you check very well, our people don't like to struggle to get something. They always want easy something. That's why you find that they will go to school, still they will not enter class. They want to pay the lecturer, they want to pay this one to get certificate. They don't want to struggle. They don't want to struggle about this Biafra. All they want, Biafra is coming tomorrow.
My brother, listen to
struggle about that Biafra.
My brother,
they can't struggle.
My brother, listen. When you call this
program, they can't struggle.
My brother, listen. When you call this program next time, if you don't follow the rules to tell us as it is hot, now so you go talk, I will not allow you to talk. I just out of my own good mind to allow you to speak. And if you call next time, you have a code. As it is hot is the name. As it is hot means truth. And once I notice you are not speaking the truth, I will not listen to you. So go ahead and continue.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that there is not like Nasi. We are going forward. All of them are talking about Uchemofo. They are bringing it us back. We need to move ahead. Mazin Nande can tell us that once you are struggling to achieve something, don't listen to gossip. Gossip always stands somewhere to start gossiping. Why you supposed to achieve something? You are wasting your time gossiping. Why the thing you are chasing? You don't have any time to chase it. All they want is Uchemofo or Adeleke. Those people, they cannot stop us. This movement is here and it's just to stay. They cannot do anything. We take them on away. what is his name? You say that anybody that bring a gun or bring anything in the Biafra, he will be a saboteur. When we started this Eastern security network, he doesn't know. Now he's up and down because they are paying them. They are giving them money not to make sure that we are betting on gossip. Let's meet those people. Let's move ahead. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. This what is them was can't stop us. Even what is them they can't stop us. What we need now to support our movement and the struggle. Okay. Always now, watch very well. If they call what they call it crusade, check very well now. If they call crusade in Nigeria now, most people you will see there Biafrans. We are looking for what? Miracle. Why can't we struggle and work for that miracle to come us, not to play and sit one place and waiting for that miracle to come? What we need our people to know is that if you are playing, you are working. Because if you are only playing, you are not working. It's not gonna work. What you need to do when you play, you work. Pray to God to give you that strength to work, and you work and achieve what you want. That's all I can put in this thing. So our people need to know that we need to join hands together. No matter what people are talking, no matter the gossip, anything people are saying, we need to struggle together. Freedom is not a freedom fighter or freedom to get freedom. It's not a day job. When they watch all the whole South Africa, they get their freedom. Then they say how many people that died, how many of them was killed during the apartheid, how many was died, but still they still get. How many years it took them? Did they know how many years it took them to get freedom? Look at Ghana. How many years? Congo.
My brother, round up. Let someone else speak. Round up. Let someone else speak.
Okay. So what we need is that let all this gossip they are bringing to us. Let's teach our people. There's no listening to those because let's go ahead and go and achieve what we want. If the Biafra is coming in 2025, it's not coming in 2020. Anytime it's any 20 I'm ready. It's not more that Biafra will come today or not. If you now can be right, no, we must struggle to get that freedom. We can't just say it's 2020 or 2020. No, we must struggle to get it. Because when we struggle and get it, we must that's when we will value it.
Okay,
because anything that you didn't struggle to get, you can't value it. But when we struggle and get it, we can value it.
Thank you.
That's what I have to say.
Thank you very much, my brother. You have spoken well. Thank you so much. You have spoken well. You have spoken well. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot.
Yeah, thank you. Aside Hot. Now, so I go talk.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to apologize before you are right when you said that I'm listening to my voice because I'm on Facebook with another phone and I have my Bluetooth on my ear. So you are 100% correct. I apologize for that.
No problem.
So, my name is John. I'm calling from Germany. What I want to say today is this. I'm not here to come and mention people's name. Today, what I want to contribute is that I want our able God, omnipotent God, to guide our leader to shock the zoo tomorrow. Because I'm not here again today. We have some few hours to enter New Year. And our able leader, Marvin and the can will broadcast tomorrow. So what we are going to do today is to pray to God, to pray to Elohim, to thank God that God Almighty, our leader, told us that Biafra is coming 2020. And that day he launched Eastern Security Net is the day Biafra comes. Other things in Nigeria. So as we are entering New Year tomorrow, I'm praying, my prayer is, God, please guide our leader, give him strength, give him the energy, protect him, so that tomorrow he will come and shock the zoo as he usually do. That's my prayer. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you very much for your contribution. I like people like this, people who swallow their pride and take responsibility for whatever they have done wrong and say, I am sorry. When I tell you people that on this program, we have protocols that guide us. I don't lie. I don't like to lie. If I tell you the truth, you cannot kill me. So why will I lie to you when I know that when I tell you the truth, you cannot kill me? As a matter of fact, I love this man that just made this call, this Mr. John. I appreciate what you have just done now, because some people will be out there writing, saying, take it easy, take it cool. When I say you are listening to your device, I am not new in this system. I'm not new in this game. I've been broadcasting on Radio Biafra for a very long time. I'm not boasting about it. Some of you who knew when I was hosting program on Radio Biafra a long time ago, about 7 years ago, you will understand what I'm saying, or 6 years ago, thereabout. So he came back to correct that impression, to make people know that indeed he was listening with one ear and at the same time looking at the phone. So my brother, and their contribution is very, very powerful, and I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. It is a welcome idea based on all the things you have just said. And on this note, I want to bring back our sister from Haiti to speak to us once again before and give us a closing remark before we close the program. Because you can see we are running already on 3 hours, 10 minutes. And all my comrades have 1 or 2 things to do, then they have to leave the program. Welcome to the program, Asidehot.
Asidehot,
go ahead, my dear sister. Chidimma.
Yes, brother.
Go ahead and give us your closing remark. What you have to tell Biafrans as we are closing the year 2020. We are entering into 2021. So what do you have to tell Biafrans before you go?
I want to tell Biafrans to stay strong and to stand up and to step up like never before. This is it. We're going to make it happen 2021.
You said?
No matter what we have to do, we do it.
Yes.
Under the command of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have to stand strong, stand tall, because a lot of things will happen.
That's correct.
And we shouldn't be surprised if we have to do it in a physical way. Because looking at the things, what they're doing right now, it seems like there's drums for war, and we don't want that. But I think that's the only language Fulani gender we understand, and it might come down to that. But by the grace of God, let's pray that it does not. But Biafra must come 2021, and let's work hard to make it happen.
Yes. Thank you very, very much.
Enough of being scared. Enough of being coward. This is it. How much do we truly want our freedom? So it's time to do a self-reflect analysis. What I have done this year, and what can I do for next year?
That's correct. Okay, thank you so much, my dear sister.
For my people, is that let's persevere till the end, because Biafra is near.
Yes, it is. It is. Thank you so much, my dear sister. May God bless you and your family. Please, my regards to your husband. I know he's listening. Tell him that Biafrans love them because they are also Biafrans. And everything that you guys are doing to contribute in this struggle, may Chukwu Kabiyam replenish you people in the name of Chukwu Kabiyam, I pray. He said, thank you so much, my fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I'm going to end this program right now because I'm going to do a crossover program again this night. If I have my time, I will come back again by 11:30 this night to do a crossover program. I'm going to broadcast from 2020 to 2021. That is if I have my time. If I have my time, because there are a lot of things that I need to do. And let me answer this caller. He may be the last caller of the day. Welcome to the program, Asidehot.
Hello, Asidehot.
Thank you, my brother. Go ahead and say it the way it is.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Larosai, and I'm calling from the Netherlands. Actually, I thank you very much for the good work you are doing, and I also thank your listeners. I thank your followers too, and I thank mostly our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has opened our eyes to understand that but freedom is taken. So, and we must move. Hello. So, you can see my brother, honestly, like our sister, I've just expressed our feelings by explaining to us who she is and even her husband. Actually, she is a Biafran because I have right here in my apartment. I have a lot of people from Caribbean Republic, Caribbean island. They also have discovered who they are as a Biafra because they read history also, and most of them have checked their DNA and they could choose their ancestral background as a Biafran. And not just from the Caribbean island, our peoples are also in Nigeria. This is how they were scattered during the slavery, before the end of the slavery. Where all the islands they were dropped to be evacuated to America. So the slavery was abolished, and they couldn't return them back to Biafra, and they have to establish them there. So, and then we are the people that the prophecy spoke about, that the Jah people, that there will be a time that the Jah people will be returning. And the hour has come. And I must tell you that the reason why you see people are not waking up to talk about Biafra, mostly our people that have been scattered all over the world, we don't even know that they are Biafra. It is because Nigeria is not at peace. They know that they are from the part of Nigeria, part of West Africa, which is really called Nigeria. They know that, but there are spaces here to come to Nigeria. A lot of Americans have identified their origin back to West Africa, which is Biafra. But they cannot come to Biafra because Biafra is not seen. But as time goes on, when Biafra have their freedom, they are going to reform because many of them are going to Ghana. Why are they going to Ghana to get a land, to buy a house here? It is because Ghana is safe for them. So, my people, we must go the needful. That is number one. And secondly, our people should understand that IPOB, they are not violent. And ESN is not against anybody. But we should be prepared because they are bringing war. Today, as I speak to you, today, the Minister of Agriculture, who used to be the chairman of ACF, which is Iowa Convention Forum, whatever it's called, he raised an alarm today that there are a lot of camels that are loaded with a lot of sauce coming from Chad, coming from Nigeria, entering Nigeria on chest. And those camels, they are all with weapons. And that camel will say, I will be able to raise alarm today that a lot of camels are bringing in weapons and nobody is stopping them. So whether they like it or not, just yesterday, the governor of Oyo State raised alarm that the terrorists have already entered the state. They are coming, whether they like it or not. The reason why you see the army going on searching for ESN, it is not because they found out that what Mazin Abdikanu set up is illegal. No, it is because the army that are going over ESN, they are the state actors that want to be used to suppress the power that will stop the jihad that is coming up. So they want to use it as a legal process by using the army to suppress the ESN, who is the formidable force that will stop the jihad before the final conquest. And the final conquest is going to take up every minute from 2021, not 2023, because they know that by 2023, it's not, in fact, it's too far for them, and they are in a speed because they were so shocked that Mazin Abdikanu busted them by unveiling ESN, because they never thought that Mazin Abdikanu could come to that length. So my people, should be very aware that 2021 is not a good year for anybody in Nigeria. It's not a good year. Forget that people go to crossover night today and they will be prophesying prosperity, long life. There is nothing like prosperity in that zoological Republic of Nigeria called of Nigeria in this 2021. It's going to be a bloodshed because we cannot hold our end and be killed. We cannot. We must be listening. So thank you, my brother, and I wish everybody who are listening to this broadcast, and I wish them that they all also should inform their people to be very aware. And they are working with our state governors. They are working with them. And our people, the volunteers that are in diaspora, should also be awakened, should also be at alert. Because very soon, the governors, the senators, they are going to be running to abroad.
Okay.
They are going to be running to abroad.
Okay, round up, my brother, round up.
And catch them as they start running. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your contribution. I think it's a lecture that you have given out to the people. Those that have ear, let them listen, let them hear. As it is hot now, so they bring them. As you can see, we have come to an end of this program. And I thank all my brothers that have participated. Mazi, Austin Okonkwo, I thank you so much for being a part of this program today. The Biafran child, I thank you so much. Ezenwayi Ndibo na Belgium, I thank you so much. And my sister that called us from Haiti, Chidimma, I call you Chidimma because you are so beautiful. And your husband is very handsome. You guys look like me. In fact, we look like the same father, the same mother. So that is why I am giving you these Igbo names. And the husband, I call you Chinedum. Yeah, the husband, Chinedum, the wife, Chidimma. And your son, Chukwubikem, that is my name. So welcome to this program once again. As it is hot, I am going to bring this program to an end now. Because as it is hot, so they talk, we have done justice to this year, what all the things that has happened in this year, 2020, and is going. And we are marching into 2021 in grand style. And Biafra shall come. You will see it. It is going to happen in your own lifetime. So I thank you so much, all of you that have called and contributed. Those of you that did not answer their call, I'm very sorry. I cannot answer everybody's call at the same time because at the time, the network kicked me out of the program. I had to come back again to continue this program. May Chukwu Kabema bless all of you. Thank you so much. Mazen Namdekano, thank you for leading us. Thank you for giving us ESN. And I thank God for keeping us alive in the land of the living up to this moment. It is goodbye 2020 and welcome 2021, a year of fruitful, a year of upliftment, a year of success, a year of good health, a year of freedom. Thank you so much and God bless you. From here, it is good night.